Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Crimson Maid. In this video we're going to be going through Act 9 to 16. If I understood it correctly, there's 16 chapters. So, previously on the Crimson Maid, we are Marius. Let me see if I said that right. Yes, Marius. And our dad got sick, which is why we came back from our priest in training school. And it's all very, very strange because I wrote it out because I want to use my notebook. And if you want to skip this part, that's perfectly fine, but I have some theories that I want to go through. So we're Marius, right? And we have our dad Leon that's sick, and we have our mom Catherine that's really taking care of Leon like a lot, like crazy much. Very, very protective of him, which I think is so strange. And then we have our brother Remus that just got sort of tossed into the role of taking care of the whole factory, tossed into, well, the family caretaker, a business side, I guess. He doesn't really want to do that. We have, well, Marius, of course, and then we have the doctor. So, and we have Irina, which is the maid that you see, the hot blue-eyed maid that we see in the picture. So we come back home. Our dad got really sick. Over the last year, it just started with him having like, he was confused, and then his eyesight got really bad, and they think that, okay, we don't have much time left with him. So both the doctor and Irina did not show up in these people's lives, well, these guys, until after dad got sick. So the only ones really in the house as the dad was getting sick was Remus and Catherine, right? So through Act 1 to 8, we got to know Irina, which her whole interaction is so strange. I really feel like there's some other motive behind the way she's acting, why she's being so sweet towards Marius, everything like that, right? I think his feelings are this whole flickering back and forth between seeing the lovely side of her and then seeing like a devilish side. I think is like his inner conflict. That's what it's representing, like his own, well, I wasn't supposed to feel like that at all, and now I suddenly feel like that. He's just feeling guilty, I think. So I think that's what it's reflecting. But so we find out that Leon actually had another woman before Catherine. He doesn't remember. He claims he blacked out when they were sort of breaking up, and she ended up dead, and his dad was taking care of her, well, the body, I guess. He claimed that he tried to find the family, but he didn't, and he felt so guilty that he actually have a spot in their like house in the graveyard. Oh my god, what is it called? So that's how we found out, because Irina knew the code in there, because apparently she said that Remus already went in there, but she also said, well, Remus didn't share this information with Marius, and Remus didn't confront Leon, the dad. So it's all very, very strange. So I have a couple of and the doctor. So I have a couple of theories, because the red herring that I think it's red herring that they're just leaving everywhere is that Remus does not want to run this company. It's just been tossed at him. He got other qualifications that he wants to do, or like even just like travel or whatever. The doctor came in, and I don't know if it's a matter of the doctor encouraging Remus and being just like, you should follow your dream or whatever. But then we found a letter in Act 8 that he was encouraging him to take all the payments and then just ditch the company. So that's weird. And then Irina, when Leon was telling Marius about Elena, she stormed in and she got super, super emotional about it. So the things that I think happened is that Elena didn't want to tell about her family. It could be that they are related. That they're related somehow. We don't know. I'm not sure if it's the mom or whatever. I don't know. It can be like her aunt or something like that, right? And she said that she couldn't marry Leon probably because she was already like engaged with someone else, or that her family had promised her away to someone else. I don't know. So either Marius and Irina are actually siblings, Or she had a child with someone else, fell in love with Leon, couldn't marry him, this child grew up and wanted to find out what happened to her mom. You know, where did she go? Catherine is very, very strange. Why is she so protective of Leon? I even had a theory that she was involved in Elena's death, and that the dad of Leon and Catherine, who wanted them to get married, actually covered up the murder. So that could be it. I don't really know. And then we have the strange doctor. He's in a position where he could technically be poisoning Leon to save Remus, because Remus doesn't really have any motivation for having his, like, beforehand, when it was just Catherine, Remus and Leon in the house, he wouldn't want his dad to get sick, because that means that he would have to take care of the company since Marius is not in the house, right? So it's just all very, very strange. I'm on the little, like, brink of thinking that Irina killed Catherine. It wasn't a heart attack, but that Irina is involved somehow in her death. Or that the doctor is involved in her death. So if Leon got sick, the doctor wants to trick Remus. He continuously poisoning Leon and being very like, well, Catherine, you should just call me for absolutely everything. That might be the reason why she didn't call him when he hit his head. Is because she's starting to figure out something and she wants to confront the doctor. Either she wants to confront the doctor about treating Leon wrong, or that they have something going on. And the 4 endings that, or I think it was 4 endings, I'm not quite sure. I think it's a bit how, it could be like, how do you translate the whole thing? So if we decide that, no, Irina have pure intentions, there's nothing strange going on, I think you can get like a very romantic ending that maybe she was manipulative in the beginning, but then she changed because she really did fall in love with Marius, and you know, all things are well. Remus didn't know what he was doing, he might be manipulated by the doctor, you know, and then we have the other aspect. We think that Irina is very, very, there's something very strange about her. And we decide to be very like, no, you're being weird, lady. And that's how you get the worst ending. I don't know how they get the other 2. But that's my theories right now. And yay, I got to use the book. I don't think we're going to be using it more in this playthrough, but yay! So let's continue playing the Crimson Maid. Last 8 chapters. Well, you know how the last episode ended. A little nervous, but yeah, let's go. The last day of Vigil. What the fuck is Vigil? God. I know it's not the time, but I love her hair. Okay. The last day of Vigil. The past couple of days have been a blur, a hodgepodge of speaking to the authorities and being sympathized with by people I haven't seen in years or whom I don't even know at all. At times I was simply going through the motions, disconnected from what was happening. Even now, it all feels surreal. My mom is dead. My heart breaks every single time I acknowledge the fact, yet my tears won't come. I feel numb. No wonder, like... Did we remove her picture there? Nothing new in the story. Nothing new in the loo. I feel like I've been missing so much stuff. Can we... No. I don't think I can bear to look through my mom's stuff right now. Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask. If we can do that. But I feel like I've been missing so much because every single chapter have something like this, and that might also be a thing. One of the endings is finding all of those things. I'm grateful you dedicated your life to us and ashamed I didn't show it more before it was too late. The regret of every single person ever. You were the most respectable lady I've ever known. Nobody will ever rise to your level, Mom. Will we? Oh God. Yep. Figured. I figured. Okay, we have the... Oh, I don't like open caskets. I don't understand it. Oh. Irina prepared this Coliva or Coliva? Coliva? Oh, who knows what's in her heart now? I was too distracted to have a proper talk with her after Mom died. If she gets upset about that, I don't know what I will do. Is Dad in there? Oh my God, Dad. I bet you're feeling fantastic right now. No. Oh, Father, how will I break this terrible news to you? Rest as long as you need, as nothing good awaits you on the other end of your slumber. We didn't tell him. Like, we took his, by the way, his, and just plopped his wife in there. Oh my God. Okay. No. Let's talk to Oh. My God. Okay. How are you holding, brother? I'm fine. Don't act so concerned about me. But I am worried, Remus. Our mother is gone, and my heart is broken. I'm certain you're in pain too. You can talk to me. I'm planning on staying, you know, so you don't have to carry the burden of this family alone anymore. If only I could believe you. Mother was not kind to me, Marius. She was often cruel. I learned not to rely on anyone. If I can... Oh God, that's horrible. If I can't find support in my own mother, why bother expecting it from anyone else? That's a very harmful way of thinking about it, yes. People always make promises they don't intend to keep. And when the outcomes no longer suits their agenda, you're left all alone. Remember all those plans that we were making as kids? Then your heart turned to God and you cast aside our dreams as nothing more than a childish fantasy. I was left without a brother, with a broken heart and with nothing... Sorry, I clicked something. I did my best to move on, to fit in. But you know me, being normal was never my thing. I never thought of you as different in any bad way. What are you talking about? If you don't understand, then you know even less than I thought. Then help me understand you better. It's not too late. I know you feel I've failed you as a brother, but I'm willing to mend our bond. I have so many fond memories with you, Remus. Even now, in the face of this tragedy, can we not leave the past behind? Fortunately for me, I now have somebody who truly understands me, Marius. It's my turn to abandon you. And if you feel broken and alone, it's all the better. My God, you'll get a taste of what I went through. Who is your confidant, then? Are you involved with someone? I'd like to meet her. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. My personal affairs are private. So there is a girl. If so, I'm happy for you, brother. Let me mourn Mother, will you? This is no time for you to poke around my affairs. I really don't think it's a girl. Do you have any fond memories of Mother? Of course. She was strict, but there were moments when she allowed herself to be a proper mother. I remember how she sang to me when I was ill. She would often read me poetry when you were out and about with Father. She wasn't a monster. But a few good memories don't make up for how useless she usually made me feel. Perhaps she didn't know any better? I'm sure she didn't, but that's not an excuse. I resent her method, but her supposedly good intentions are the reasons I'm here tonight. I wish she had done better. I wish we had been closer. I can't even remember the last time my mother embraced me, and now she's dead. God. Yeah, I feel more inclined to mourn the connection we never had a chance to share rather than the person who is no longer with us. I mean, what should we do about Father? I feel wrong not telling him about that Mother passed away. It's not like he'd understand. Thank you for meddling thanks for your meddling, he is now far worse than he was ever before you returned home. Congratulations, brother. You know that wasn't my intention. Let him rest. If his condition worsens and he ends up leaving us too, what's the point of bringing him more grief in the little time he has left? If by some miracle he recovers, we can worry about how to break the regrettable news to him then. That's not a bad plan, Remus. What a surprise to you, right? Can you even process the idea that I might make sense sometimes? Despite your sarcasm, I'm glad to see how much you've grown in my absence. Where do you want to leave? Anywhere, as long as it's far away from this wretched place. Do you really hate this house so much? No, Marius, it's not the bricks and the mortar that I hate, but the people within it and the pain they've caused me over the years. I know Mother was too strict with you and that you felt abandoned by me, but what did Father ever do to you? He didn't care enough to stop Mother. He didn't care enough to show me if he loved me. He didn't care enough to teach me how to overcome the hardship of life. He didn't even care enough to stay sane for a little while longer. You can't seriously blame him for that, Remus. All throughout my childhood, I was feeble and temperamental. I was always told I didn't have the right attitude, that I should feel and behave differently. Mother spent my whole life trying to correct me, to fix me. Father simply preferred you. He taught you how to take photographs. He watched the stars with you. Even when I was there, I felt like an afterthought. But I loved you, Marius. You always treated me as if nothing was wrong with me. You were my favorite person until you left. I'm sorry, Remus. Yeah. How much do you know about Father's past? I know you've been down in the crypt. What did you discover, Remus? That Father wasn't the role model he portrayed himself to be. He had his secrets, though I'm not entirely sure how dark they were. So you don't know who that woman was. I'm more interested in why she's dead and buried in our crypt rather than who she was. Well, they are the same thing. She could have been one of Father's for all I care. But why was she buried here? That's what I wanted to find out from him. Unfortunately, it all led to Father's current state. I hope you'll tell me what you've learned. I've been inside the burial chamber, you know. What I found there was quite disturbing. It feels inappropriate to talk about that tonight, though. Hey, Ally. We'll have time to uncover the mysteries of Father's past after the funeral. My brother's plight. If I'm being honest, I never stopped to think how much Remus' situation as we grew up. I didn't realize how different we were treated. Could it be that my fond memories of our childhood are the source of anxiety and self-loathing for him? Could be. Damn. I only feel love in my heart for you, Mom. Rest now. I'll look out for everyone. Scary. I think open caskets are scary, I'm sorry. She looks as though she is merely resting. I know you'll find your peace at God's side, Mom. Irina placed these here as her tribute to Mom. Oh, at her head, right. Let's see if we can get some more information. Doctor, thank you for coming. Of course, Marius, my condolences. I apologize for being unable to come earlier. I was caught up. Doing what? Cleaning up the evidence after your... crime? I trust many people were here to pay their respects. There were plenty. She was well regarded. Thankfully, things have settled down for this evening. We had a hectic couple of days with the police, the paperwork, organizing the wake and preparing for the funeral. Still can't believe she had a heart attack. She seemed perfectly healthy when I last checked her. It is rather shocking, yes. But the coroner had no doubt about it. You seem to have a good handle on things. I try to. I don't know what to do about father. He hasn't recovered at all. He sleeps most of the day, and when he's awake, he's incoherent. He isn't coherent. I couldn't even tell him about mother. I've checked on him before, but he didn't recognize me. His condition has worsened since I was last here. He had a moment when he was much better, you know. He knew who I was and recounted things from his past. It briefly gave me hope he might get better. Then he got upset, and that was it. He hasn't made any sense since. Young man, you shouldn't have put any stress on him. Why did you allow him to become so agitated? Why would you say that? Why are you trying to stop me from finding out what? It's complicated. I wish I had avoided it as well. I'll check on him again later and give him a tonic. God willing, he will overcome this difficult episode too. So we can either say that mother was upset with you, or we can say mother was upset with Dr. Philemon. Alright, so either way, I'm thinking the brother. Mother was upset with Dr. Philemon. Do you have any idea why? I couldn't care less. She had a note the doctor wrote for you. Then she should have minded her own business. Please don't make me think any worse of her. Okay, you know what? Slightly over-emotional creature. Yep. I'm trying my best to be respectful at her wake. I'm still going to get to the bottom of this eventually. I'm not letting it go, Remus. My correspondence with Dr. Philemon is a matter between us alone, Marius. Mother had no decency. Don't you interfere in my life as she did. Fine, this isn't the right time for a quarrel, but we will speak about this again. Leave me be, Marius. I really... You know, I had hopes. You would listen to your brother. He didn't listen to me. Mother was upset with you. In fact, she was on her way to you. She was coming to see me, but she had never been to my practice. Wasn't it rather late when you found her? Why would she leave alone on a 2-hour drive at night? Because she had found a note you wrote to Remus, something about your plans for him leaving the factory. What was that all about, Doctor? What are you and my brother scheming? Nothing of the sort. If I were you, I'd be careful before starting to throw unfounded accusations. You know, we actually have a lot of correspondences from other companies in connection with the glass factory. They're saying that they're not getting paid, so it's not unfounded. And letters that Remus himself wrote. I'm simply helping Remus with something he had long wanted to do. I had nothing to gain from the matter other than the boy's happiness. Who do you take me for? A scheming bastard. You have to agree it all sounds rather suspicious. It's not my place to reveal your brother's secrets, Remus. Well, don't you talk to him? I assure you, I have no hidden agenda with your family. I only care about Remus and his future. He isn't exactly thriving, you know. Yeah, but encouraging him to drive the whole company into the bottom and destroying the entire family is... Big thumbs up. Good. Ivy. So you're saying Mother got worked up over nothing? That it was all a misunderstanding? I'm certain she wouldn't have been happy with the outcome of what was about to unfold, and she would have blamed me, that's for sure. But in the end, my allegiance is with Remus. Could you stop dodging the answer and tell me what you did already? No, it's not my place. Speak to your brother about that matter. Remus won't tell me anything. Then you are an impasse, I must say. Neither of you are helping cast away my suspicions. The truth shall come out eventually, and you'll be relieved. Give your brother some time. He too has lost his mother after all. I suppose you're right. Nobody's out to hurt your family, Marius. Pray for Lady Rosenthal's souls. Recall the good things about her and leave everything else for another day. What are they hiding? Dr. Philemon was evasive when I confronted him about the note I found beside Mother's body. I don't know what to make of these secrets between him and Remus. It's beyond doubt that they are concealing something unsavory, but neither is willing to reveal what. I must find a way to uncover the truth. Do we have a feather? Tickle, tickle, tickle. Actually, we have a sword. Well, you're not willing to talk, and you're not willing to talk, and we don't have anyone else to talk with, so... Beholding the sea of life surging with the storm of temptations, and taking refuge in thy calm heaven, I cry upon thee. Raise up my life from corruption, O greatly merciful one. With the saints give rest, O Christ, to the soul of thy servant. Where sickness and sorrow are no more, neither sighing but life everlasting. Thou only art mortal, who hast created and fashioned man. For out of the earth we were mortals made, and unto the same earth shall we return again. As thou didst command when thou madest me, and saying unto me, for dust thou art, and unto dust shall thou return. Give rest, O Lord, to the soul of thy servant who is fallen asleep. Glory to the Father, and the Son, and to the Holy Spirit, now and ever, and unto ages of ages. Amen. That was a mouthful. Rest in peace, Mom. Mom! God will watch over your soul now. The burden of this earth are left to the rest of us. I will do my best to make you proud. But she didn't believe. Have you seen Irina? Not for a while. That girl is useless. Don't say that. She tried her best in helping us in all this chaos. She seemed rather absent-minded, though. Perhaps Mother's death shook her more than we realized. Well, she was Mother's favorite pet. Always looking out for her as if she was a daughter she never had. I was so lost in my own grief that I didn't even think to ask her how she was coping with the loss. Sounds like you, no surprise there. Thank you, brother. I can always count on you to lift my spirits. Go find your goddess, Romeo. God forbid we're left without a lady of the house for too long. Have you seen Irina around? Once again, you have lost a girl. She was around all day, but she's been gone for a couple of hours. Where, oh, where could she be? Why are you mocking me, Doctor? Young love is so delightful, I can't help myself. That girl is resting. That girl is resting, not that girl. She was quite pale when I arrived, and she told me she wasn't feeling well, so I instructed her to go get some sleep. You ought to take better care of her, you know. You're right. She toiled relentlessly these days, and I got too distracted with everything. I must see if she is well. Now, the girl retired to her chambers. Leave her be for now. You'll have plenty of time to talk with her in the morning, I suppose. Heed my counsel. I know what I'm talking about. It would be more fitting to say another prayer for your mother, wouldn't it? Yes, a prayer indeed. The doctor is full of seemingly well-intended advice, yet I grow wary of his counsel. He will not dictate my behavior in my own house. If I wish to speak to Irina, that's precisely what I will do. Okay, so I guess that... yeah, okay, I thought it would be like a choice thing. You're still sleeping? Alright. Oh, no, I'm not trying to be a douchebag, but your wife died. She's laying in the room next over. How about you wake up and go kiss her on the forehead? Say a difficult prayer like I did. Let's go talk to the maid. Act 10. Send the violets. We have something more now. I've largely neglected Irina these past few days, so I want to make sure that she isn't unwell. I don't want to become so overwhelmed by my concerns for the dead that I forget to care for the living. Well, it's easy to do. To be perfectly honest, that's a very easy thing to do. I wonder if we have anything... Oh. feel so alone. I never relied much on my family, yet now with Mom gone, Father nearly there himself, and Remus pulling further away from me with each hour, I miss belonging somewhere, to someone. Yep. Can we go talk to the bird? Bird! Hey little fellow, how are you? Bored and lonely in that cage? I should have set you free one of these days. Also, it must be super warm. Oh. Dear Marius, I hope you find the strength to get through these dreadful days. I'm keeping my distance out of respect, but please know that I'm thinking of you. Oh. I hope we can spend more time together after the funeral. I'm here for you whenever you need me. With love, Irina. Oh, that's nice. I'm tired, confused, and overwhelmed, but even if I try, I cannot sleep. Will there ever be silence in my head again? Well... Irina, are you sleeping? She's not answering. I'm coming in. I need to speak to you. Oh. We're snooping? What? 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 Dr. Philemon's vest. What could he possibly be doing in Irina's room? What? Why would Dr. Philemon leave his bag in here of all places? Doesn't he need it when he's consulting other patients? He must have had other patients, mustn't he? My god, do you think it's the... Irina and the doctor are in cahoots? Cahoot? Elana, why would she have a picture? Oh my god! It's getting interesting! It seems Irina sews her own clothes. That's why the skirts are so short. What is it? What is this doing here? It feels heavy. I can't check inside. It's locked. Close the door. Close the door. There you go. What the hell? Oh my god. Why do I have unclean thoughts when I'm looking at her bed? Blasted dream. Yes, agreed. Her scent is imbued in these pillows. It's intoxicating. I feel as though I'm losing control of myself, as if she were right here in front of me, and all I'd want would be to kiss her. Doubts. Why is my resolve getting weaker? He's so different. See, this is what I mean. I think she have some other, other motive. Up with the shard. Up with the shard, guys. I think she had ulterior motives. And now she's like really, yeah. Her resolve is getting weaker. He's so different, yet I know he too will make me suffer. Oh, why can't I steady my heart around him? Wasn't I the one who was supposed to seduce him? If only he'd stop acting as if he genuinely cared about what I think and feel, or am I deluding myself? Deluding myself again. Jeebus. Strange to have this creature always watching you sleep. Yes, agreed. That's so weird. But can we not... I want to open this. God, that was weird. We got pushed by the door and I thought Irina came in. Does it look like one of those contraptions used to store valuables? Who is she? There's so much to unravel from what I found in Irina's room. What is her connection to the doctor? Clearly there's something between them, otherwise why would his belongings be here? Are they old acquaintances, or could they be having an affair? The very thought makes me sick. But that note she wrote, her doubt seems to be about me, or could she have meant Philemon? No, I think it meant you. Or us. I don't know what to think anymore. If I was the one she intended to seduce, what are her true motives? Is she in league with Philemon, plotting to deceive us? Could their scheme have been in motion for long? I must find out more. Oh lord. We're doing this, huh? I can't lift up the clasp, it's blocked. The lid kept shut by the clasps on the side. Oh my goodness. Nearly there, typed by Philemon. Things are going well. I'm mere weeks away from making the Rosenthals lose their precious factory. See? The doctor! It was the doctor with the poison in the kitchen. My god. Then I will set the second part of my plan in motion. They will all pay. Irina's handwriting. Can I still go along with this even after getting to know Marius? I don't know what to do. I can't tell him the truth, can I? He couldn't possibly understand. What do I even want now? This looks like an engagement ring. Could Irina be betrothed to Philemon? What unsavory situation have I got myself mixed up in? The last thing I expected to find tonight was an engagement ring. I've been played for a fool. I have confirmed that Philemon harbors ill intent towards our family, but what are his plans now so close to fruition? I have dramatically walked out of a room. Did it say something more? Inside the suitcase. Okay, never mind. I'm going dramatically back into the room. I need a knife. Also, do we have anything else to look at? Take the knife. Oh my god, this could be really tragic. Oh my god, what on earth? What is all this money doing here? It can't be Irina's, it must be the doctor's. There's something dark afoot here. I must learn more about this Philemon. It must stop. Irina is trying to deceive me. She and Philemon are stealing from us. Remus is either complicit or merely a pawn in their game. This ends now. I will root out their scheme and crush it completely. Is she standing here now? No. Get back to the mansion. Run! My god. Okay, Act 11. Grim Tidings.
Do not mistake my silence for an admission of guilt. These regrettable events took their toll on me as well, you know. It didn't feel right to act as an uninvolved narrator, that is all.
Oh.
There's no point in pretending any longer, though, is there?
Tell me.
So, will Marius condemn me further based on what he finds out about Dr. Philemon? Or might I dare to hope for redemption in his eyes?
So it's Irina that's been the narrator. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. I need to get into Dr. Philemon's room. I must gain a better understanding of the plan so I can find the safest way to put a stop to it. This is so freaking scary. Okay, nothing jumps me, please. I just need to check the kitchen for absolutely no reason. We didn't even eat the cake. Oh my god. Okay, Papa, are you still sleeping? I just need to check on you. Did someone bonk you on the head? No, you look bonk free. Okay, let's let me go faster. I'm getting spooked that we're walking slow. Okay, you're still sleeping? You're still sleeping? Okay, good. I left you all alone, Mom. I'll be back to watch over you, I promise. But first I have to understand what's happening to our family. Hey, oh, oy vey. Oy vey. Do we have a new one? No. Let's close that. Close it. Can we turn on all the lamps again? Why are you not shining brighter? It's locked, but Mom surely has a spare key. Okay, yes, but can we find something extra? I'm gonna look in the study and see if there's like a... Suddenly there's a letter. Hello! Okay, I see you're not using the bathroom. Mama? Hello? No? He keeps his door locked, of course. Jesus Christ, I thought it was a face. I got so scared. Nobody's eating the tiramisu. It's not a tiramisu. It's probably just a regular old cake. Okay. Mother? Oh my god. A blessed life. As our time together nears its end, my love, I cannot help but to think how grateful I am for the life that we have shared. How I wish I could be the first to go. You shouldn't have written that. It became true. It became true. I don't know if I can bear the pain of losing you. Even now, in my current state, my heart longs to stay by your side, to feel your hand in mine. Whatever dark days we faced, they are but a speck in the wind compared to the happiness you brought me. I hope I was enough for you, that I made you forget whatever cursed past haunted you. I never let you tell me about it because I didn't care what came before. All that mattered to me was that most of life that we build together, our children, our family. Whether comes after this life, be it heaven or hell, if I have any say in it, I know it will be yours. Wait, didn't he say that? I never let you tell me about it. Wait, what? You got your wish and were spared the pain that father's death would have cost you. I doubt I'll ever experience that kind of bond, the kind of bond you two had. They loved each other dearly. Despite their misdeeds, their loyalty to one another never wavered. Why was I so naive? I feel as though I've woken from a dream, or was it a nightmare? How did we allow ourselves to be ensnared by this delusion? Thinking back, how did we all come to trust him so completely, as if we had been put under a spell? I accepted his diagnosis as the doctor. And advice without question. Was I so desperate to find a cure for Leon that I blindly followed the first charlatan that crossed my path? I have never been this gullible. Perhaps I trusted this scheming doctor because Irina recommended him. Oh my god. It's true that I've been fond of the girl since the moment she came to us, but did my affection for her blind me to the danger an ill-intended stranger could bring into our home? How well did you know him in the first place? Very well, very well. It's disheartening to see that Mom was just as surprised as I am to have been so easily deceived by Philemon. Although she eventually came to suspect her as well, her love for Irina blinded her. What is it about this girl that makes one so easily grow fond of her? The short skirts. It's definitely the short skirts. Or the night moaning. Perhaps we shouldn't judge our mother too harshly, brother. Who's to say any of us would have done any better in her place? Mother loves you. My dear boys, how many mistakes must I have made in raising you? Marius, you left the moment you had a chance, and Remus, you can barely stand the sight of me. It would have been easier for me to spoil you, but what good would it have done you? My determination to shape you into upstanding gentlemen, no matter the price, ended up costing me your love. Yet I cannot stop being strict, especially with you, Remus. You make so many mistakes, and I won't be here much longer to correct them. Will you be able to face the world in all its viciousness? You don't realize it, but you have been shielded from harm. Can't you see? If your own mother seems like your worst enemy, then you have yet to encounter true danger. Oh my god. Depends on the mom, I think. You will never forgive me for breaking your friendship with Philemon. It will be the final blow to break whatever fragile bond we still have. I will lose you forever, but what is a mother to do? Marius, could I rely on your help to help me fix this mess I've made? Or must I remain a bitter old woman until the end for the sake of keeping you both safe? Please don't hate me, my children. Did we have anything else before we look at the last thing? No. It's blocked. Block it. Oh, wow. Cannot rotate. Okay. So do we want them all to be undone? Like that? There. got the spare key that was in that weird box for some reason. Hello. Let's do a puzzle. Oh. There. Okay. Why do I detect a faint scent of violets in here as well? Oh lord, does this mean she was in his bed? I don't know. What sort of poison was he concording? I'm inclined to believe father's illness was their doing all along. We grew up into a pair of fools, haven't we? Yeah. Also, it looks like you go to Hogwarts. Okay. Philemon has one of these typewriters too. My brother's generosity knows no bound. Or rather, his desire to show off, more like. Okay, but we have two. We should talk. Dear Philemon, meet me at our usual spot in the greenhouse tonight. With all that has happened, we have to consult on our path forward. I must confess I have mixed feeling about it all. I need a clear understanding of where we stand before we proceed. Okay, but okay, I can read this too, okay. Good riddance. As soon as Remus sells the factory, the debt collectors will be after him. I have managed to convince him that he can escape them if we run away to France together. He would never dare make such a bold move on his own. I'm certain I can coax him into leaving first to avoid suspicion. Once he is alone there, I shall inform his creditor of his whereabouts and he will be done for. Another Rosenthal out of the picture. At first, I expected I would have to use Irina to seduce and persuade him. But imagine my surprise when he took a liking to me instead. My dear doctor this, my good friend that. He followed me around like a lost pup at every opportunity. Oh, God. It will be a relief to finally be rid of this obnoxious boy. Oh, my God. The foulness of it all, that damned Philemon. His plan was to fool Remus into selling our factory and then leave him at the mercy of his creditors. Oh my God, if this conman had his way, my brother could have ended up dead. I praise the Lord, that's why he didn't want to do the blood transfusion, do you think? Because he had absolutely no idea what he was doing? I praise the Lord's guiding light that I unearthed this scheme in time. I need to make Remus see this truth. He must still be in the greenhouse. Okay, well, God damn it. Leaving? Leaving? I feel like we have to run. You too, too. Okay, in the greenhouse. Oh my God.
Poor Marius.
Yeah.
Who can you trust anymore? Perhaps no one.
Hmm.
Who is the true victim and who is the villain in our twisted tale? If a victim takes revenge, are they justified? If a villain tries to right their past misdeeds, can they be forgiven? Or we all cursed to bear the weight of our past for eternity?
Okay, yeah, so I feel like it's a little bit back to what I said before, that she changed her mind. But there's definitely something to do with this Ilana character that she was killed. Because it's really the only, like, mysterious plot that we have seen so far. Hi, brother. What are you doing here? Why, were you expecting someone else? That's none of your concern. I take it your meeting with your dear doctor has already concluded then? Or did he not even bother to show up? How did you know about that? That's not important. It's very important, actually. You should be grateful I found that in time before you did something so foolish it couldn't be undone. I have no idea what you're speaking of. The only thing I do know is that you're certainly Mother's son. Neither of you can stop meddling in my business. What business would that be? Ruining our family. What do you care about our family? How presumptuous of you to waltz back after it all these years. It's just 2 years, calm down. Acting as the Rosenthal savior. Don't try to turn this on me. You were trying to sell our factory behind our backs. Worse still, you were planning to run away with the money. Who gave you the right? You don't get to make that call, you child. To hell with you, Marius. You have no claim to our fortune anymore. You lost everything the moment you left. I made sure of it. You were cut out of the will? Priests don't need any inheritance. Oh my god, if I wanted to sell the damn thing, I was well within my rights. Listen to yourself, Remus. You were willing to ruin our parents in the twilight of their lives. Have you no heart anymore? They would have had plenty to live for whatever few years they had left. There are enough valuables in the house alone that they could have sold. It's not like they would have starved. Yes, their name would have been ruined, but they deserved that. Curse the Rosenthal name and all the spiteful arrogance it carries. Oh my god, you're a Rosenthal too. Not for much longer. I'll change my name the first chance I get. There's only poison in your heart. All you can think of is yourself. You truly deserve that Philemon... what Philemon would have done to you. Dr. Philemon is the only one who believes in me. I swear if you badmouth him again, I'll lose my temper. Mother discovered your plan, but she didn't have a chance to confront you about it. She wanted to make sure Philemon couldn't hurt our family anymore first. She was worried about how you'd react when she told you. Yes, Mother always worried about me and my feelings. She did, you spoiled brat. Just because you had your head so far up in your own backside. Where the sun doesn't shine. That you couldn't see it doesn't mean she didn't care about you. Have you considered that it was your constant misbehavior that made her so strict with you? So everything is my fault, is it? Oh my god, Mother is an angel and I'm a demon. Thank you for revealing how you truly think of me, brother. Even now, it's all about you. Our mother is dead. Your actions caused her heart to fail. Can you not even see that? I don't have to take this. I will not be blamed for Mother's poor health. Philemon wanted to betray you. He wanted to convince you to leave for France alone, then send the creditors after you. How do you know about France? France, because I found out everything. He wanted you to sell the factory and run away with the money, but he never intended to come with you. For whatever reason I cannot yet see, he wants revenge on our family. I'm certain he has been slowly poisoning Father, and you were one of his targets as well. Do you realize you could have ended up dead if I weren't here to stop all this madness? Wait, stop, I need a minute to process this. Do you hate me so much that you'd start making up all these things just to hurt me? Dr. Philemon is not poisoning Father. You are a ridiculous, insignificant little man. You will not turn me against Dr. Philemon. He is my friend. You have no idea how much he means to me. My god, did you think you could have get away with it? You can't just disappear, Remus. All the people you borrowed money from would have found you eventually. Did you want to spend your whole life always looking over your shoulder? How would they have found me in another country, Marius? Dear Lord, you cannot be so naive. Do you think simply traveling to another country erases all your traces? I would have changed my name. I had it all planned. Did you now? How would you have done that? Dr. Philemon has connections. I see. So if the doctor was delayed for any reason, what would you have done then? How long could you have waited before being found out? Where would you have stayed? At hotels, of course. A different one every night. Of course. So in the matter of weeks, nearly all of Paris would have had record of your staying there. Surely no one could have traced your location. Such a master spy you are, brother. Dr. Philemon would have been there. Once I changed my name, no one could have found me. You were hopeless. Thank the Lord I found out in time to put a stop to these foolish plans. You know nothing of the world, Remus. You're just a child, and not a very bright one at that. I have proof, you fool. This is what Philemon wrote about you. You're just an obnoxious boy to him. And here he says he wants revenge on our family. He was colluding with Irina of all people. I think they're betrothed. God. Oh my god, I can barely grasp the scale of all this ill intent myself. I need my brother to snap out of his delusion and help me fight these people. I don't want to have to fight you too, Remus. But I will not stand idle while you all destroy our family. Listen to yourself, Marius, you're delusional. The doctor and the maid, how presumptuous. I haven't once seen them together in all this time. And don't you find that suspicious as well? Why would they avoid each other so diligently? You're just imagining things. Dr. Philemon can't possibly be involved with Irina. He just can't, I know it. Oh, you poor fool, open your eyes already. I'm not your enemy. I'm your brother, and those two are out there trying to ruin us. Why did you want to sell? Were you so indebted that it was your only path forward? Yes, all right. I kept trying to make the factory work without father's craftsmanship, and I failed. I borrowed money and invested it, trying to pivot our business, but I was bad at it. Perhaps because I resented every moment of it. Before I knew it, I was knee-deep in debt. God damn it. When Dr. Philemon came along and listened to my complaints, he suggested I should sell the place. But despite my best effort, the offers weren't substantial enough to cover the loans. Oh God. Nor to leave me with some money to live out my life in peace, far from mother's inevitable reproaches. I wasn't going to ask for her help, and father was already useless. Dr. Philemon was my only advisor. Man. When I jokingly suggested I could run away with the money instead of scolding me as I expected, he took to the idea. He even promised me he'd come along to help me settle in a new place. Before long, he decided he'd use his savings to open a new practice for himself wherever I ended up. It was all I ever wanted. To be far from this place, at peace, with my friend by my side. It was a delusion, Remus. I know these words sounded like a dream come true. I myself too easily fell for Irina's advances. They know how to mislead people. Who knows how long they've been doing this? But we can't let them break us. I still don't believe you about him and Irina. His clothes were in her room, along with notes written by both of them, an engagement ring and a suitcase full of money. What more proof do you need? It just can't be. We need to cast them away. I'm worried, though. They might have more cards up their sleeve. We need to decide together how to best approach this. I need to think, Marius. I'm still not sure if I can believe you. Just let me think. Doesn't matter if you believe. If the proof is there and there's a suspicion, I mean, we'll figure something out tomorrow. We need to... Please, Marius, all this is simply too much for me. Let me have the night for myself, alright? Fine, get some rest if you can. But we need to fix this, Remus. We can't just ignore it. We're surrounded by bad people. Dr. Philemon was my dearest person until just a moment ago, Marius. Unlike you and the maid of yours, I've known him for more than just a few days. If she got under your skin so quickly, you can imagine how fond I am of the doctor. He pretended so well to be my friend. I know, Remus, I understand. Don't despair, we'll figure it out together. We have each other, you are not alone in this. My God. Okay, did we... No, we didn't. Okay. I cannot help but be angry at Remus. How could he be so naive as to go along with Philemon's scheme? Really, bro? You went, oh my God, for this lady literally 2 minutes into having seen her for the first time. Or maybe it was he who came up with the plan. I need to put my younger brother back in his place. He must understand how wrong it was to try to sell the factory behind all our backs. When our parents entrusted him with running the place, I'm sure this would have been the last thing they expected. I expect better of my brother. He's still so petty and immature. Our parents disowned me in his favor? Bro. If only he knew what to do with our fortune other than simply wasting it away. You know, if I'm to listen to anything, it sounds like Dad was focusing way more on like our character, not on Remus, but on Marius. So how could Remus do something about that? How would he have been more mature when he didn't have any guidance, really, except for a mom that was berating him all the time? Harsh words. Unfortunately, our talk was more heated than I intended. You were pretty hot-headed. I must admit I lost my composure. Yeah. But with all that has transpired, how could I have stayed calm? I hope Remus sees sense, God, in the end. Nothing to do now but rest and explore. Let's sit down. I'm too agitated to sit down right now. Okay. I wish my talk with Remus had gone better. Let's do a puzzle. Those are always calming. There. Bum 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 bum. This was barely a shrub when I left for the cemetery. It has indeed been too long since then. 2 years? Also, I think these flowers are lovely, but not everybody agrees. I love green plants, actually, more than flowery plants. Even here I find Irina's damned violets. They are the poison. What poem will we find? I really think it all ties back to Elana. Thy narrow world of cursed steel, luck's whim rules over you. The silent void I'd rather feel, eternal, cold, and true. One more thing to inspect? Where? I feel like I inspected everything. Nope. 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 What an absolutely lovely greenhouse. Oh my god, man. How could this withstand storms? Like today, with greenhouses today, they just break for everything. Or it's a little wind. You know? Beep. Oh dear goodness, okay. I would never. We're back here? Okay. I feel overwhelmed, but writing down what has transpired thus far might bring some clarity. Aha! Previously on the Crimson Maid. Shortly after Irina began working here as a maid, father fell ill. Oh, I thought he fell ill before she started working there. Because the mom said that I hired Irina because I had to take care of the father. To focus more on that, I thought it was after. But maybe it was just like he was getting older and then he got more sick after they came there. No doubt her doing. She somehow convinced the mom to let Dr. Philemon treat him, but his only goal was to worsen father's health even further. Remus, in his naivety, was quickly deceived by Philemon's false offer of friendship. Together they advised a plan for my brother to sell the factory and flee with the money, eluding his debts. Remus acted out of stupidity and spite. When mother found out, she was so distraught that she suffered a heart attack and regrettably passed away. God, Remus, if only you had some sense in you. Then there is the matter of Irina's betrothal to Philemon and his desire for revenge on our family for reasons I have yet to learn. She toyed with me these past days, but to what end? Only to mock me? Is Philemon not at all concerned that she has grown so close to another man? I don't know if they're like lovers, you know? There's definitely something else going on. But to what end? Only to mock me? Is Philemon not concerned? And why did she take the time to show me what lies within the crypt? Was it merely to sow discord within our family? I don't understand these people at all. No, I think she had her own motivations, really. What do you think? Crusty bust? Hello? That's what I thought. Do I confront her or retire to my bedroom? It is locked. Ha! She found that I tore up her bag and we're sleeping in the same house. She poisoned my father. I'm so fucking scared. What are you looking at? Do you want? She's in my room. He's like, wait, stop. I'm just gonna, wait, hold on. She's in my room. What is she doing here? How does she dare to show her face after all that happened? I really think that she regrets it, honestly. I will not allow myself to be deceived by this woman any longer. I simply wanted a moment of quiet to myself. Was that too much to ask? I missed the cemetery. Whatever I do, I must not let myself fall under her spell once more. Oh yeah, and then my little pony, ma da da. It's a flower. I'm so uncomfortable. I don't want to. You have some nerve being here. Marius, I can only imagine what's going through your head right now, but please listen to me before you cast me aside. What could you possibly say? I've seen what's in your room. I know, and I'm sorry you had to see all that. I swear I come to you fully aware of my mistakes. Am I a fool for daring to hope that we can find a way out of this mess together? You were the one who's being super emotional that we didn't talk for like 12 hours. So I don't know. Are you together with him? No, silly. Why would you assume that? Don't call me silly. That's cute. Well, how else would you explain the engagement ring in your room? So you saw a ring, assumed that it was proof of my betrothal, and thought Philemon of all people? Who else was I supposed to think of? No one, Marius. I'm not engaged. I'm in no romantic relationship with anyone but you. Or, I suppose, not even with you anymore. Now that's right. Don't suppose anything. But I'm still hoping we can fix that. This isn't about us. It's all about us. That's all that matters to me now. So you're not engaged? Of course not. I may be many things, but promiscuous is not one of them. Then what's with that ring? It was given to me by the man I loved long ago. I keep it as a reminder that even the people dearest to you can betray you. That's all I promise. Why? Just sell the damn thing. You don't have to look at it anymore. Are you certain it's not a testament to your lingering feelings for that man? I'm positive. Why are you trying to hurt our family? Or is it Philemon who's out for revenge and you're helping him? It all has to do with your father. With what he did when he was younger. It's because of him I don't have a home anymore. He's a terrible man, Marius. I don't want you to think that I'm trying to deceive you again. I know he is your father and that you love him. I'm afraid you won't believe me when what I tell you. Believe what I tell you. But Leon is the reason I can't be with my family again. This doesn't make any sense. My father is a good man. He's always done his best to help people. He tried to make amends for his past. That is true. But that doesn't wipe away his guilt. What exactly did my father do to you? I'm sorry, Marius, but I will not revisit my past. Now would be your chance to clear your name. Explain. My father did. Oh my god, I have given you my reasons for acting the way I did. Your father did a terrible thing which separated me from my family. He made it impossible for me to return to them. So yes, I wanted revenge. I know it was wrong of me, but what... Okay, so you want me to forgive you, but you can't I know it was wrong of me, but that's what drove me until warmer feelings took hold of my heart. I want to focus on us now, not my past. We'll have plenty of time to speak of it in the days ahead. I don't want the memory of what happened to cloud my judgment again. I will not listen to another word. No. I found the money you stole from us. I didn't steal anything. What are you talking about? There was a suitcase full of money in your room. I did not steal it. Your mother took a liking to me and paid me more generously than I deserved. It was the same with Philemon. She was so grateful the doctor was caring for Leon that she would spare no expense. We didn't want Leon's cursed money, so we stashed it with no intention of ever using it. I find that hard to believe. Believe what you will. I would never use anything tied to that cursed man. For what purpose were you toying with me? How was I toying with you? By pretending you were interested in me, in our future together. Who said I wasn't? I was, and I still am, very much. God, drop the act, you know what I mean. You plan on seducing me long before you ever saw me. I want to know for what purpose. I did plan that, it's true. But that doesn't change the fact that I did like you from the first day I met you. It certainly made my plans far more appealing to put into practice. Oh. And with every word you changed my intentions of deceit into honest feelings for you. Oh, I can see what you're trying to do, declaring these feelings over and over. I know you're still trying to mess with my head. What I want to know is why. Does it amuse you? Is it simply to control me? Oh, Marius, at first I only wanted to make sure you weren't getting in the way. As long as you kept your focus on me, you couldn't hinder my other affairs. But as I said, each day my plans became less important and you more so. Stop lying. But I'm not lying, Marius. What's Philemon's motive for revenge? Will you tell me that, at least? And why are you working with him? How did you two even team up? So many questions about Philemon. You've made quite an obsession of him. Of course I have. He's trying to hurt my family. He was as blinded by his quest for retribution as I was, but I've put a stop to him. What? You have that much power over him? How come? Will you turn your attention to me and forget about Philemon already? He's not a problem anymore. What? That sounds ominous. Did you do something to him? Good Lord, Marius, no, I have not killed Philemon. He understood we had caused enough harm already, and that if we had continued with our plan, we would have become worse than Leon. Why would Philemon hurt Remus? He wanted revenge by any means. He wanted to see the family broken and in ruin. Get rid of Remus was part of that, part of it. But you two could have ended up getting him killed. No, we wouldn't have gone that far. Philemon would have sent someone after. Philemon would have sent someone after him. It's true. They would only have recovered their debts, though, leaving your brother bankrupt. Perhaps they could have given him a proper beating, but certainly not kill him. Maybe they just, him really, really, really good to a pulp. But, he wouldn't die. Just problems for the rest of his life, Oh God, we wanted to cause suffering just as your father did to us. But it was never our intention to get anyone killed. Not even father, you nearly poisoned him to death. I made sure he wasn't going to die before he had a chance to witness the ruins of all he had built. Oh my God. That's cruel on another level. And then... Oh God, and then perhaps my thirst for revenge would have been quenched. I'd like to think so, at least. There is so much evil in your heart. You speak so lightly of such terrible things. Only because I'm owning up to my mistakes and I want to be honest with you. I know now it was awful to let myself be driven by vengeance. I am ashamed of myself as well. Now... we can be really pissy. Or we can just move on. And, I'm not sure how I feel about this. It sort of was what I kind of was expecting. I didn't expect them to work together because I thought that Irina came into the house after the dad got sick, because the mom said that she needed help around the house to be able to take care of Leon, right? So I thought she came in 8 months ago and the dad started getting sick a year ago, something like that. And she could have been really, really emotional simply because she knew she was deceiving him. And then so the emotions just sort of accumulate, But that doesn't take away from the fact that she really, really, really tried to hurt the family. Even if if she changed her mind, you've already caused all that suffering. And yeah, sure, you could have met someone in the family that you liked, but if your resolve was so easily swayed, in just a couple of days you went complete 180 and you went from full out revenge, I want to see him suffer, I want him to see that we're breaking down everything, as a revenge for something that he claimed he must have had the blackout about, right? And then just like, oh no, I met someone, he got really nice pecs and nice hair and I changed my mind. It really makes me upset. And they are playing with the fact like he's a priest, and will you forgive someone who's changed their mind? Sort of like if we forgive her, she can forgive the dad sort of situation. That forgiveness is the first thing that you should be thinking about, but really, she fucking poisoned dad, you know? Their actions directly killed mom. You know what? I'm not listening. I'm gonna get the bad ending. You and Philemon are trying to hurt my family. You've been playing me for a fool and I won't stand for it any longer. What will it take to regain your trust? Is there nothing I can do or say? I'd be a fool to believe anything coming out of your mouth. Then I shall have to demonstrate my commitment to you in another way. Keep the clothes on, lady. Please. I know it might feel ill-advised to trust me after all you've discovered, but try to find a way, Marius. I am sincere when I say that I don't want to continue with what I've been scheming before I met you. I don't know any other way to show it. Lady, I freaking knew it! I freaking knew it! I called it! These boobas! Oh my god, stop! I cannot! Oh my god, thank you for the blurry boobies. Oh, what on earth are you doing, Irina? Are you serious? Are you freaking serious? Showing how serious I am about you. Oh my god. Is this what men have to put up with? Like they're objectively right in an argument. And you get boobs splashed in your face. And you're like, okay, you win. I am yours, Marius. I'm done playing games with you. Oh my god. You need only to reach out your hand. You can have me. I'll be yours in mind and body. I will never deceive you again and I'll remain loyal only to you. Don't make such promises like that. It is completely inappropriate. I'm not ashamed of you. In front of you? Maybe? I don't know. I want you to gaze upon me. Nope, 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 nope. Cover your eyes, boys. Oh my god. And do with me what you will. I welcome it all. Do not be afraid, Marius. Also, girl, you need to eat more. You need to eat that meat. When a woman offers herself so openly, you may trust her intent to be with you no matter what. No. 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 I care for no one else any longer. I want only you, Marius. No. Also, I freaking love. So awesome. I will not let you corrupt me. For some unholy reason, I cannot resist you. This isn't what I wanted from you. Isn't it? Why did you lead me on these past days then? What I mean is it's not your body that I wanted, but rather your heart. Oh my goodness. That's not what I wanted to say. I wanted to be like, let her down carefully. Put your clothes back on. We can talk like normal people. Without the blurry boobas. Which now seems rather cold despite you standing as you do before me. You say you want me, and I mean it. But it doesn't feel as though I'm in your heart. It feels like another ploy. Do you even feel anything for me, Irina? How have you felt anything at all these past days? Or was it all just acting? Of course I did. There were moments when I believed you honestly liked me, and I allowed myself to dream of what it could be. Even if I knew it might be near impossible for you to forgive me, I'm having such a hard time reading this when there's blurry boobas in my face. Can I like... Alright, no, didn't work. The Holy Bible compels you, oh my god. Even if I knew it might be near impossible for you to forgive me if you ever found out the truth. So why didn't you stop what you were doing with Filament? It wasn't as easy as that. Can you put something on? This is such a weird conversation to have naked. Or maybe that's the key. The key to life. You can't just put a stop to something that has been in motion for so long only because you think you might have an elusive chance at love. I mean... And besides, for every moment you were kind to me, there was another when you were cold and outright ignored me. What? My mom died. Can you calm down? For all your talk... Can we put something? For all your talk of not caring that I am a maid and about your honest intentions, your actions haven't exactly been supporting your claims. I fear I was being toyed with and discarded. Heh? As it had happened to me before. Well, you carry your bagage, I guess. Bagage. I worried that it was simply lust that drove you. You're the one to talk about unsavory intentions. Yes, my feelings for you are genuine. Fine, I admit that I lusted for you. No. You're the one to talk about unsavory intentions. For all you knew, I was a plain innocent maid. I hadn't given you any reason not to trust me. Don't act like you knew then what you know now. Just admit that you didn't want to put much heart into our interactions. You were attracted to me, that's the only reason you orbited around me when you did. And, you know, to be perfectly honest, like, let's be frank here. Falling in love is a chemical reaction in the brain. That sort of like goes for this whole, get kids. What is it called? Reprocreate. So yes, your first the first feelings that you might have for someone if you're meeting for the first time are probably more connected to lust than love. Love is a decision, right? That's what I think. So you decide to be with someone, but your first feelings are a chemical reaction in the brain. So yeah, it's probably mostly lust. But, you know, our brain wants us to survive. So we want to have children, and that's, yeah. So yeah, it's probably lust. You're onto something, lady. You're a smart bean. You were attracted to me, that's the only reason you orbited around me when you did. That is simply not true. Really. Then why was I so uncertain of you? Perhaps because you're living your life deceiving people and could never see someone else in any other way than a target or an enemy. My heart isn't that blackened, isn't it? No, Marius, it isn't. You think so poorly of me, you've proven it. Am I not justified, though? Sadly for me, you are indeed, yes. Thank you. Oh, wow, she made reason, yeah. Good girl, put something on, please. I know that it was my actions that have brought us here. Yet here we are. I'm exposed and vulnerable before you. What will you do with me? Put on a nightgown is what, girl? Take a bath, you stinky. Will you take me in your arms to spend the night with me? I will not let you corrupt me for some unholy reason. No. Corrupt you? I am merely offering myself to you. Wait. We wait. We shall wait. Do you think so little of me that the mere sight of my nakedness makes you feel as though I am tainting your soul? Not really. Just my morals. Only. Get off your pedestal of righteousness, Marius. What you're doing is sinful. It's really not about that. Oh my god. Oh my god. And it causes me to lose the last ounce of respect I might still have held for you. This is not how a woman ought to behave. At least not one I would ever wish to be involved with. Is that so? Does my body repulse you then? No, your actions. Other men would be more than happy to take up on such an offer, but not you. I wonder why. I'm not one of those men. I am a follower of God. No, that's not... follower of God, now will be not led into temptation. Least of all by you, you schemer and deceiver. Not by me. Am I not good enough for you? She is really twisting everything, huh? Or could it be that my form stirs nothing within you? Perhaps you prefer something else then? Something like this? Jesus Christ, what lady? What? What? Wait! Oh my god, I have goosebumps! What? What? It was the same person? Oh my god! What the fuck? What in damnation is this? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Also, yeah, that's nicer. No, how is this possible? What sort of devil are you? A devil, you say? Well, yes, I suppose I must seem like Satan himself to a simple-minded fool such as yourself. Almighty God deliver us from all evil. What the hell? Dude, I have goosebumps. Marius, you're embarrassing yourself. Next you'll tell me not to eat you. No, stay away. Oh my god. Oh, my hand started sweating. Oh, what the hell, dude? What? What? Revelations. Oh my... Oh, I have goosebumps all the way down to my feet. What the heck? Okay, wait. Oh my god, nothing could have prepared me for what I witnessed tonight. What manner of creature is Irina? God protect us all. So I wasn't sure if this story would lean more into magic. I had a... I think I'm not sure if I mentioned it in the demo or if I did mention it in the previous episode, but I like the whole that she's a star thing, that she came down to Earth, all of those things, right? Oh my god. Hold on. I need a sip of... I swear it's just water. It's so warm in here, and now it just got so much more warm. Oh my god. Okay. You know what? Oh my god. No. I still don't fully understand Irina's motive, or Philemon's, or whoever this being is. All I know is you wanted revenge on Father by any means necessary. Oh my god. Check on Father, look around for Remus, tell Remus about Irina. Oh my god. Oh my god. Mother. Mother, are you still fine? Are you here? Okay, we're fine. How could we have used your... How we could have used your strength and wisdom at a time like this, Mother? Oh my god. Ancestors. Grandfathers. What the fuck? Okay. Oh my god. I guess we never did see them together, huh? That's why they were avoiding each other. Is still out. For now I should speak with Remus. Okay, but can we lock the door? Oh my god, close it. Oh my god. Holy... Okay, I did not see that one coming. Oh no. Do you think he did something? Irina, you fiend. I'm relieved that the thing I dreaded Irina and Philemon were doing turned out to be impossible. But is it truly true? But is the truth any better? I'm scared to go in there. I think the brother did something really bad. I think he did something really, really bad. I think he did something really bad. I don't want to. Remus, are you in there? I need to speak with you, it's urgent. What is it now, brother? Can I not have a moment of peace to myself? Okay, he's not dead. Now is not the time for that. What I've just seen. I don't even know how to explain it. Then go away until you figured it out. Remus, this is serious. It changes everything. I know this will be hard to believe, but Irina and Philemon are the same person. Ha! You've finally gone completely insane. First they were to be married, and now they're one and the same. Do you ever even hear yourself? You madman. Go sleep off this madness. The last few days have certainly done a number on you. Remus, get out of there this instant. I will not, and you can't make me. Let me enjoy my drops of happiness in peace. Soon enough you will have nothing to worry about me, just as you all wanted to. Stop faffing about and come to your senses. I am ignoring you. This feels so much better. What is he doing? Can we break down the door? I will see about that, you damned fool. Break down the door. Good. Go, 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 go. Put that priest strength into it. Yeah. What did you do? What have you done? Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god, dude. Are you fucking serious? Let's take a picture. I remember this box from our childhood. Father made it for us along with those ceramic tile puzzles. Okay, we have to read. We don't have to read. Oh my god, dude, you're such a fool, brother. You could have killed yourself, either deliberately or out of sheer stupidity. I just hope I stopped you in time. What was it that you injected yourself with? I love him. I tire of all these games. He must know by now how important he is to me. I cannot imagine my life without him, yet he avoids committing to a future together. He holds my hand and I melt inside. I ache to be in his arm, but every tender moment is followed by a deliberate distance. Is he merely afraid we won't be accepted? I care nothing for such trivial concerns. Then again, he is a doctor. He needs to be well regarded by society, but we could try to keep it hidden. Oh God, I know he cares for me. I feel it in his words, in his touch. That brief moment when I kissed him. Oh my God, it didn't pull away. He smiled and gently squeezed my hand. Perhaps he lacks the courage to face our feelings, and I must be the brave one. I will do anything for us to leave and find a place where we might be happy. There is a movie, now I don't remember what it was called, but it was about vampires and humans that they could not be together, and they fled and they tried to find some place where they could be. I don't remember. Gosh, I'm gonna see if I can remember the name of that movie. It was a good movie. Okay, I need to calm down. I need to calm down. My God, I did not... Okay, you know, I had a lot of theories. Yeah, sure, that's fun. I did not expect that. Can I just say? I did not expect that. That was... Oh, holy moly, what a turn. I freaking loved that. What am I doing? I stopped focusing on what I'm doing. Okay. Did it get darker or is it just me? There. A mother's worries. Remus, I had hoped you were simply going through a temporary moment of confusion. But your reluctance to let go of this foolishness troubles me deeply. You mustn't think I would abandon you or anything of the sort. No, I will accept you regardless of your choice, but this path you're on will lead to nothing good. Listen to your mother. You listen to me. I fear the hardship you will endure and how you will face them, for I assure you it will not be an easy life, child. It is not yet too late for you to try and lead a normal life with love and worry your mother. Oh my God. Remus became quite the heavy drinker. Yes, well. Oh. Won't budge without the correct code. I must first position the animal pictures on the side correctly. Oh. Oh, it's all of them. Uh-huh. Is it how they are placed in my book? Oh my god, that would be insane. So the deer... down. It's going to be crazy if that's it. So, wait. Oh my god. Do we get to use the book? No. How would you draw a frog? Wait. How would you draw a frog? There. It's a frog. That one is down. And then we have... The peep squeak is up. Oh my god. The frog is down. You have a funny tail. The rabbit is up. Oh my gosh, okay. The peacock is down. Oh no, it's in the middle. And the stag. Stop. Okay, let's do that. The stag is down. The bunny is up. The peacock is down. The that one is down. The frog is down. The mouse is up. The fox is down. And wait, we don't have that one. How would I know, though? Okay, do you think there is another... Oh gosh, handsome fella. It looks like though Remus cherished Philemon deeply. Well, yeah, perhaps even obsessively. He's a good, freaking good-looking fella. I mean, what are you gonna say? Was Remus always so passionate about Renaissance paintings? Poor dude. Oh. I must open the safe, okay. I strongly suspect there are important answers about Remus inside. Do you think? Gosh. I was just playing Crime Scene Cleaner and I was cleaning a lot of wine. So this makes me want to click to and bring up my mop. Wine music and fine bath. And to top it all off, some recreational drugs. And all at a time like this, my brother is a complete idiot. He's sad. Thank the Lord he didn't manage to inject all of them into himself. Remus could have drowned in here if he passed out from these drugs. Yeah, he could have. The last thing I am in the mood for right now is listening to this thing. No wonder. Let's just close that. Nothing. I mean, no wonder, really. He found the comfort with someone he trusted. God. Were you still dead? Okay. I want to say good, but that sounds ominous. Okay. You're still out. Cool. But I would want to open the animal puzzle. I mean, I could brute force it, but it doesn't feel like... Oh, this is still looking so nice. Oh my god. Oh, wait, look! I see now. I didn't see this one. Maybe that's it, so... The frog have an up arrow. Oh lord, yeah, okay. The mouse have a down... Wait. Down arrow. The fox have a down. The hare have a down. The peacock have a down. The ram. Still the funniest picture of a ram. And you have an up. And we don't know the eagle because I never found that one. Okay. Okay, so the hare is down. The fox is down. The mouse is down. The frog is... No, not you. The frog is up. Peacock's down. Ram down. Stag is up. And then I guess the eagle is up. Yeah. Okay, what was it? Do not abuse it. Abuse it. Dearest Remus, I am relieved to hear the medication I gave you is helping you with your nerves, but you're to remember that you mustn't abuse it. An excessive dose could be fatal. I urge you to be cautious and use it responsibly. Should you ever take too much at once, administer this antidote as soon as possible, otherwise you will fall into a sleep from which you will never wake. Do not take this matter lightly, and do try to reduce the dose gradually. I'm certain you have strength to face your demons without it. Wait, what? Holy crap, he looks better now. Oh my god, thank the Lord I found the antidote. It's just because I was so curious, you know. I can't help myself. I do hope he's no longer in pain. In danger. Rest now, Remus. Jesus Christ. Alright. Praise the Lord, I found the antidote. Without it, Remus would might not have seen the morning. It seems at the very least Philemon didn't want him dead, only under his control. Forbidden love. Oh, Remus, it must have been so difficult for you. How unfortunate that the one you fell in love with should betray you so cruelly. Our world will never allow you to live openly, will it? That just fucking sucks. So what was it? 2402. My god, man. No. 2402. Strange amulet. That dreadful night, I remember it so vividly. I do not know what possessed me to enter the burial chamber. I was shocked to find a young woman buried there. As I gazed at her uncorrupted corpse, what? I felt compelled to take this intricate amulet from her resting place, but why? It's not as if we're lacking in jewelry. As I fiddled with the thing, I thought I saw her open her eyes. Oh my fucking god, it wouldn't even surprise me. She's not really dead, she just sleeping. I thought her so, oh god, I would be so fucking scared. I fled the place in terror. I touched the amulet and tried to forget everything, but her piercing gaze haunted my dreams. Philemon assured me it was all in my head, the fabrication of my mind triggered by the dark, cold place. He gave me medicine to calm my nerves. So there's a zombie in there? Should we go back and check it? With the shotgun? It helped me, yet now I can't seem to go on without it. I crave the stuff, despite Philemon's warning that I should gradually stop using it. Oh god, Lord, Papa. Wait. Close it. Don't touch my baby brother. Don't. You ghosts and demons, leave my brother. Holy crap, I don't even know. Oh god, I forgot to close the door. Oh crap. Father, you're awake. How are you feeling? I feel as though a veil has been lifted from my eyes. I can finally see things clearly. Marius, that woman, she isn't the innocent maid she pretends to be. I know that now, Father. She has revealed her true nature to me. Has she? Do not presume you understand it all just yet, my dear boy. She is a cunning devil. She's trying to hurt our family. I've pieced that much together myself, Father. Yet I do not know her real motives. She begrudges you deeply, but why? I care little for resentment of the devil, Marius. What I want to know is how much damage she has managed to cause already. Is Remus safe? Is my dear Katrina still under that witch's spell protecting her? Oh, Father, where do I even begin? There's so much I need to tell you. How about we take a little walk? Yes, to the living room, yeah? Okay, I'm gonna go get ourselves something strong, okay? I'm gonna snoop in your room and unlock the thing. No, owl, help. Where's the booze? Want some coffee? The ham is not here anymore. Okay. Yep. Yep. Losing Mother is heartbreaking. I'm certain the devil had something to do with it. Yeah. The coroner said it was a heart attack. He had no doubt about it. Be that as it may, I can't shake the feeling. Your mother would still be alive today if it weren't for that wretched woman. She knew full well how excruciating it would be for me to lose my wife. What sort of creature is Irina? A devil, a succubus, a foul temptress. I still can't understand how she could turn into Philemon before my very eyes. I don't pretend I can understand it too well myself, but I have seen something of the sort before. For a time in my youth I tried to find other accounts of such powers. But I had to stop without learning anything of relevance, as the path would have led me to become an outcast, an eccentric. I shut my mind to the topic and convinced myself I had simply imagined the whole thing. I can't believe you met someone who could turn into another person as well. What are the chances that both father and son have such encounters? Oh dear boy, in our case the chances were quite high indeed. For you see, the creature's true form isn't our maid Irina, nor is it the doctor, yeah. No, her original form, to the best of my knowledge at least, is the woman I buried in the crypt so many years ago. Okay, you know what? Here's my shoulder, and just getting a pat. I'm so freaking clever. Oh my god, so it was... Holy crap. I can't believe this. This turned out so But I was a little afraid because I haven't played any of their other games at all. So I was like, I don't know how deep this story can go, because I have played similar games where I'm just like, okay, I can figure it out. All right, yeah, that happened. All right, okay, well, finish the game. But this game, I did not see this turn. I was like, okay, it's a romance game. What the fuck? It was so wrong. That can't be. You're telling me Irina is in fact Elana, the woman you fell in love with in your youth, the one who mysteriously died. I'm afraid so, dear boy. God damn! God damn! But father, how could she be here now if she had died? How can she turn into someone else in the blink of an eye? Who knows the limits of that devil's power? Oh, how is any of this possible? Is nothing I took for certain in this world true? A woman who can change her form into another woman or even a man. One who is somehow now alive after she was dead and buried. How am I to process all of this? You're doing much better than I did, Marius. The human mind isn't made to grasp such revelations. I need a minute, father. Don't take too long, boy. There's still things we need to discuss. We must plot a course forward out of this conundrum we find ourselves in. For now, go inside my valuables box, the one in my room. You find the key to the door inside the crypt. The one that leads to her I don't want to. Do we have a shotgun? Can we take one of the swords? You will need to go down there before all of this is over. I will have to face her, won't I? I'm afraid so, Marius. Go now, get the key, then return to me. There is more I want to share with you before you depart for the crypt. Elana, Philemon, Irina, they're all one and the same creature. All of this began with Elena's arrival and the brief romance between her and father. He even once witnessed her shape-shifting abilities. Philemon's misdeeds are even more nefarious than I imagined. Through his scheming, Remus is now addicted to some sort of substance. He would have overdosed tonight had I not stopped him in time. Praise the Lord I found the antidote. Without it, Remus might not have seen the morning. It seems at the very least, Philemon didn't want him dead. Yeah, okay. I did read that. Oh my god. Okay, please. I want to close the door. Ah, god. Ooh. Something's preventing me from moving this piece, okay? Not anymore. We held it upside down, it's fine. Oh. Ah. Can we spin it so it's the right way, because I feel dumb? There. Oh. Damn. Letting go. More than 2 years have passed since her death, yet her corpse remains unchanged. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? This is so fucking good. It as if she is defying death itself to keep me from moving on. I will stop entertaining the thought of her being some sort of a natural being. She was simply a woman I loved, whose tragic loss broke my heart. That will be the only memory of her I shall carry forward for the sake of my sanity. So do you think it's a vampire? Or was she actually a star wished upon down to this earth? Are you still alive? We don't have more coffins. Everybody calm down. What do we do now? Okay. Talk to father. Right. Papa? Did mother know everything? Have you told her about Elena's strange nature? No, by the time I met Katrina, I had already convinced myself it couldn't be true. And even if I hadn't, I wouldn't have burdened your mother with something so impossible to believe. What I told you the other day is all that Katrina knew as well. She never tried to delve deeper into my past, she only looked to our future together. So she was just a really, really, really good woman. The only thing she asked of me back then was that we moved from this place. To start anew, so our love could grow without the shadow of Elena's memory. Alas, I could not leave this place. I feared someone might eventually find her tomb and difficult questions would be raised. So we found a middle ground. I built this beautiful mansion for your mother, and we moved out of the old house. It was enough for Katrina. It made her radiate with happiness. If only you could have seen her back in the day, Marius. She was such a wonderful and caring woman. She was still in her own way. In her own way. Oh God, you'd only be so lucky to have someone like her by your side, dear boy. Remus is struggling. He wanted to sell our factory, you know. That brat. We did a poor job raising him. Yes. Don't blame him. I'm grateful you turned out such an upstanding man, Marius, because you spend more time with me, Dad. You shouldn't say such things, Father. He's still your son. It's not his fault he is who he is. How he is. You and Mother both pushed him too hard. Only because we wanted the best for him. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Just live up to it. Freaking live up to it. It was tough love, I admit, but it was love. But love it was nonetheless. He nearly took his own life, Father. If I hadn't been here. But you were, and that's all that matters. I will talk to the boy in the morning and try to make amends. You'll have a long way to go. But his betrayal does not sit well with me. Me neither, if I'm honest. I want to take his side, but the last endeavor of his makes it hard to defend him. Regardless, we need to take better care of him, Father. We will. Well. I do not want to lose my son as well after I've just lost my wife. Who attacked you a few days ago? Attacked me? What on earth do you mean? So she lied about that too. Irina made me believe that someone hurt you the other day. Yeah, I was the one who found you. I don't know if you recall anything. What I know is that for some reason I had a brief moment of clarity. I wanted to write down my thoughts. I remember some things, though I couldn't grasp the full picture. But as I kept trying to put things together, I felt a blistering pain in my head. I lost my senses and fell. I don't recall anything after that. I must have bumped my head on something, but I'm certain no one attacked me. Why would she mislead me then? That devil only wants to sow distrust between us. She must have believed anything. You mustn't believe anything she says. Why would Irina take me to the crypt? It's a thought. It's as though she wanted me to find out the truth about her. Why are you so keen on understanding the actions of that woman? Are you still under her spell? It's not that. I just think it might help us to try to understand her motives. Her motives are revenge, and her goals are to cause us pain in any way she can. I still don't see why Irina, or rather Elena, hates you so much, Father. Isn't that obvious? She blames me for what happened to her. Yeah, but then, like, who opened the crypt to let her out? Do you know what I mean? That I didn't let her achieve whatever nefarious plans you had for me. For some reason, other than evil, would such a creature have to come to me when I was so young and impressionable? But I stood my ground. She can't bear the thought that I was able to shake her charms. I don't know. What I need to be sure of now, Marius, is that you too are free from her influence. I hope I am. Keep your wits about you, dear boy. This is the devil we are fighting against tonight. You cut me from the will. Were you and Mother so disappointed in me for leaving, Father? I care not for any inheritance, but for you to resort to such extreme measures, it is disheartening. I am sorry, dear boy, but do not take your brother's words to heart. It's true your mother was furious after you left and Remus wouldn't stop bad-mouthing you. But you are my son and nothing you do could ever change that. I have not renewed my will. I only misled those two into believing so as I couldn't take their bickering any longer. Our solicitor still has my old will. Besides, Katrina had a change of heart soon enough. She still loved you, Marius, despite her resentment over you leaving us. Only Remus believes he will inherit everything, that poor fool. Just as he wrongly believes he now owns the factory. I tricked him into thinking I had transferred the ownership to him. Oh my god. This just keeps on going. It was only to embolden him to take full responsibility for the place after I realized I would no longer be able to do so myself. So he couldn't sell our factory even if he wanted to. He would have been up for a most unpleasant surprise. Father, this is devious. You and Mother have manipulated him over and over. For all his faults, you share the blame for how he behaves. How could you deceive him so? It's a good thing he didn't manage to go through with the sale. He had been spared from learning of his latest falsehood. It was a harmless lie, my boy. No, he needs to grow up, yeah? This is not the way to raise your child, Father. All right. Let's keep it between us for now until he's in better states. The amulet seems to have cured you. What? I rather think it has simply blocked Ilana's influence on my mind. My body still feels as weak as before, but my thoughts are no longer clouded. So this is some sort of magical amulet, and Remus merely happened to come by it. Unsurprising for him, he stole it from Elena's tomb. That boy has only ever brought us trouble. Also, that's how... Do you think that's how she just woke up? Because he took the amulet, so she woke up? But I don't really get it. So wasn't he already in contact with the doctor before he went into the tomb? I don't know. But why was the amulet on her tomb in the first place? Because it was hers. She gave it to me the day she died. I didn't want anything to do with it. It only reminded me of her. Wait. Did he put the amulet on her? And that's how she, like, died? And that's why she didn't... Oh my gosh, okay. It only reminded me of her, and I wanted so badly to forget. I carved a recess on her sarcophagus and set it there. Did you know the amulet had any special power? No, nothing of the sort. It was simply my way of asking her to forgive me in a moment of weakness. You know, after someone dies, you only remember the good things about them. The more time passed, the less I believed she was a devil, and the more I mourned the woman I loved. I dreaded I might have imagined it all. So I built her the elaborate burial place in the hope that her spirit might forgive me. Your words about Ilana are confusing. One minute you tell me how much you loved her, the next you hate her with all your being, calling her a devil. You said she wanted to leave you, then she inexplicably died. Now you tell me you wanted her to forgive you. Forgive you for what? There's one more story I need to share with you. One that I had long forgotten, for that it was too painful for me to bear the truth of all that had happened on that cursed day, the day she died. Tell me, Father. Have you lied to me the first time we talked about Ilana? Not intentionally, no. You see, my mind could not handle what I had seen and heard that day. I lost my grasp on reality for a long time. I became obsessed with searching for more about how the devil was among us, looking for accounts of similar events to the one that I had witnessed. And I did all that without being able to share the burden of it with anyone else. Your grandfather could not take it anymore. He had me locked up for months in a sanatorium, oh my god, where I was drugged and tortured each day, made to believe the whole thing was only in my head. When he finally got me out, I wanted to have nothing to do with him anymore. I transformed Alana's burial chamber into a shrine for her in an attempt to make peace with her death. Then I enrolled and went to war as far from my father as I could. But sure enough, war wasn't the escape I was hoping for. It sapped my spirit even further. When I returned and your grandfather put his foot down, telling me I had to marry the woman he picked for me, I had little fight left in me. I went along with it. And you know how that turned out. Katrina managed to bring me back into the world of the living, and we had the blessed life together. So no, my dear boy, I did not lie to you with any intent when I told you about Ilana. It's only now, in the presence of that amulet, that I remember the whole dreadful thing. Tell me then, father, what truly happened that day. After I have told you, I shall remain here to mourn my beloved wife and come to terms with all that I have lost. You will go to the crypt and try to put an end to all of this. Take the amulet with you, it is now yours. If there's anything you wish to speak of before, now is the time. We don't know if we'll see the light of day again, so nothing should be left unsaid. For my part, I am deeply sorry that it falls to you, my son, to right my wrongs. But you are far better than I ever was, and I am certain that you will prevail. You have all my love and pride. I want to know the whole truth. In a moment, my dear boy. Do you want a coffee first? Is that it? Are you hungry? I'm sure we have some ham somewhere. First, stay here beside me for a brief while, whilst your love for your father has not yet dwindled. Let us remember the blessed times of our life which your mother made possible for our family. Oh my god. We missed something there. Oh, the Ilana enigma. Yeah. According to father's note, Ilana's body remained unspoiled long after her death. This must be what Remus saw inside the crypt. It disturbed him so deeply he ended up taking the drugs Philemon offered him. The only other such occurrence that I can think of are the bodies of saints, but Ilana cannot be one herself, can she? The amulet I found in Remus' safe used to belong to Ilana. The fool took it from her resting place, setting in motion all the misfortune that has befallen us since. I never imagined you capable of such secrecy and deceit, father. Even now you continue to dance around the truth, carefully choosing how much to reveal. Had you repressed your memories of Ilana's true nature, or is that yet another of your convenient lies? Reveal the truth already. Yeah, but also... So he said that he went to the tomb, but he doesn't really know why. He removed the amulet, and that's when she opened her eyes. But he went and talked to Philemon about it. I'm not sure if that really, like, so, was that maybe he talked to Philemon after, and it was just one of those things that he told him? I don't really know. I don't know. I must end this. With her amulet in hand, father believes I may be able to put a stop to Irina once and for all. Whatever the outcome, I must go to her burial chamber. I cannot begin to fathom what lies ahead, but I shall walk this path regardless. God give me the strength to withstand whatever trials she sets before me. Oy vey. Do we have something cute to look at? The sword. The dingleberry bird. Did you blink at me? When I do that, look at the eye. Whoop. Whoop. It looks like it's looking at me, which is freaky. Alright, tell me the whole story. No more delays, father. Indeed. Then let this be my confession. Oh dear God. Act 15. Many summers ago. Oh, did we get to see it? Oh Lord.
This should be interesting. I know. I'm hardly the person for it to hear from right now. But the esteemed Leon Rosenthal finally owing up to his past.
Wow.
If this doesn't stir anything in your heart, then you're no better than the rest of them.
To be perfectly honest, I'm super excited. Look for Ilana at the lake. No. No? He is so bored. Dear God, give me someone to talk with. Echo! I said it first! Wasn't this where the dead rabbit was? Doop, dab, deeby deeby doop. Going to the lake. Hoping to find the naked lady. Hello? Hello? Are you nude? No? Okay. Oh my goodness, that's such a cute haircut. Oh! Good morning. You're here. I was starting to think you wouldn't return. Have I ever missed a day since we first met? You have not. Yet after yesterday's quarrel, I feared the worst. My feelings for you are not so feeble. It would take far more to quench my love, my dear darling Leon. Your sweet words are music to my ears, yet my heart remains dismayed. Can we not enjoy each other's company for a while? Must we speak of these things that troubles you now? I have missed you. Am I not worthy of a kiss? I would shower you with a million kisses each day, you know that. If only you would be my wife, which you stubbornly refuse. Why can't you simply live in the moment? I am here now. Damn the future if it brings only gloom to our present. Will you not even consider my situation for a moment? And what of it? What woman would not exalt at the thought of marrying the one she loves? Oh my god, what real woman wouldn't want to get married and bear children? I cannot understand it. Then try harder. Oh Leon, I've told you time and again that things are not nearly as simple for me as you make them out to be. My place, my family. You won't tell me anything about your family of yours, and why they would be so against our marriage? Am I not good enough for your... Am I of not good enough standing? What more could they possibly want? It has nothing to do with you or your status. They simply do not want me to get married at all. But what do you want, Ilana? Why must we let them decide for us? I can provide for you more than enough. We don't have to let them ruin our happiness. Alright, you're losing your temper again. And I did not come here today to quarrel, Leon. I was in a good mood, please don't ruin it so easily. Let's not fight, my love. I do not want to fight, yet every time I see you now, I'm only reminded of your refusal. Just freaking take it, dude. Just freaking take it. She still offers you everything. You cannot fathom how terrible my heart aches. How much I want you to be my wife, and yet you will not have me. I don't know if I can keep doing this. What are you saying, Leon? Are you truly giving up on me, giving up so easily? You said you couldn't bear a single day away from me, yet now you're ending it. No, of course not. I don't know. It's all too painful and confusing. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to convince you, how to make you mine. I would do anything. Would you really? Of course I would. How can you even ask that? You would have me no matter what. No matter what secret I may hold or how great the hurdles we may face. Yes, 1,000 times yes, I would do anything for you. Oh, Leon, I pray that you mean what you just said. For I came here today with my mind made up. I have argued with my family already to disprove of my decision, but it's mine to make. Are you saying what I think you're saying? Do not give me hope needlessly. Will you have me no matter what, my darling Leon? Do you promise to accept me as I am? For if I take this step, there is no going back for me. You will be all that I have. So you accept to be my wife? Ilana, you must promise, Leon. Yes, of course, I promise. Oh, I am the happiest man alive. My love, we shall have such a wonderful life together. I want you to have this, my darling. It is my way of showing my commitment to you. With it, I am placing my life in your hands. Wait, so... We will take it and we will see her true nature. And he freaks out and kills her. Thank you, but what is it? With it, you will have power over me. I am putting all my trust in you. Power over you? But my love, that's not something that I need. I want us to walk together as equals in this life. You will understand in a moment, Leon. Just remember what you promised and do not be frightened. It may come as a shock at first, but I must reveal the whole truth about myself if I am to be your wife. You're starting to worry me. We will get through this. We must. Leon, listen, I am not a mere mortal. Of course not. You are my beloved. You are worth more than anyone. I appreciate that, my darling, but I mean it. I am not of this world. Not of this world? What does that mean? Are you toying with me? Come on, come now, Alana. This is not the time for jests. I am dead serious, Leon. I come from afar, from another place beyond this world. I have descended here for you, to be with you. I did not think I would fall in love, yet I did, madly so. And now, despite everything I must leave behind, I want to stay here as your wife. For I could not bear to see the pain in your heart another day. Wait, you're rambling. I don't understand what you're saying. It may be easier if I show you. Show me what? I can do things. Things you would likely think of as magic. I will show you, but do not be alarmed, alright? Easier said than done. I'm just waiting for whatever this episode of yours is to end already. Whatever this episode of yours to end already. I don't know, my phone chimed there. Sorry. Look, I can do this. See? I can change my form. What? No! Demon! You're the devil! Leon, please, I'm not devil. Stay away from me. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. No, Leon, my darling, please do not panic. It's still me. Please do not react like this. I've put all my trust in you. Stay away, begone, devil. Help, help. Look, I'm still me, Ilana, your wife-to-be. You shall be no wife of mine. I will not be deceived by Satan. Begone from this place. Leon, how can you say that? Take me in your arms, my darling, I beg of you, so that you might remember what my love for you feels like. Back to hell with you. God. Holy shit. Oh my god. We knew it. We said it. We knew it. It is so dark. This one is called a star. I wonder if there's still something. Nope. No, okay, bye. The only part of the game they decided to have with a voice is the most scary bit. Okay. Can I turn on the light? Please. Save me. Hag. You can't see it, but my hands are so sweaty right now. Oh my god, okay. Okay, yeah. Let's do it. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. What the devil was that? She's messing with my head again. Oh my god. Okay, you know what I would want to know? It is, what is your true form? Is this your true form? I don't know. Please, help me. Hey, you know. Oh, she's still there. She's still there. Oh, I missed it. Ooh, how drastically our situation has altered since our date. Yeah. Can we look at anything else, please? God. Okay, okay. Yep. No, okay. I couldn't choose to go in. Marius. Were you just in my head? Well, it's hardly my fault if you can't stop thinking about me. Stop this foolishness and stop trying to meddle with my mind. Yes, master. Why did you make me see those things? Oh, Marius, I can't make you see or feel anything that isn't already buried in there. I can only amplify your thoughts, desires, hidden fears, and so forth. I don't. Please, lady, I'm very scared, actually. My hands are so sweaty. You already wished to come here tonight. I merely lent a greater weight to those thoughts. And here you are. Stop doing that. You have my amulet, so I must obey you either way. How exciting is that? Even in this dark hour, you still can't stop trying to make light of things. Fine. Let's all be gloomy and broody like you. How much did your father tell you anyway? He has finally confessed. I know he murdered Elana, and I know that you are her. I am Elana. Yet I am not the very same child from long ago. It's more complicated than that. But indulge my morbid curiosity. Did Leon manage to show even a sliver of remorse? What do you mean you're not Elana? How could I be? So many years passed since I came to this place. I was put into a slumber. Yeah, but I was not dead. My spirit changed in all those years, twisted by a misfortune that befell me. It's not as though when Remus took that amulet, I woke up and found myself the same person. So you desired for revenge. So your desire for revenge consumed you. Changed you into this person who would stop at nothing to get even with my father. Marius, I'm not some villain from some railway station novel. You can be so insensitive at times. You truly are your father's son. Excuse me, what? What? Like, you can see, like, my hands. No, you can't see it. My hands are sweaty. Well, pardon me if I grow a touch callous with the one who tried to destroy my family. Yes, very well. Let's not get caught up in all of that again. I do wish us to have a civilized conversation if possible. I will answer all of your questions, but please do not presume that vengeance allows something. I clicked. I'm so tense, okay. I'm not here. I am more than that. I can still feel love, friendship, curiosity, pity, sadness. Your father may have broken me, but not into a single emotion, you know? I suppose you're right. As I was saying, I am not simply Elana, for I have changed. When I was her, I had a different body and a more innocent mind. This is who I feel I am now. I am Irina. This is how I choose to appear, and these are my thoughts and feelings, though you did appear as Irina even a long time ago. But that's not all. Without you returning that amulet to me, I could never become wholly her again. But could you ever truly be Elana again? Has not that the trauma you've endured stripped away the innocence that defined her? She is still within me, I can feel it. Yet I think I must keep her buried a little longer, if only to protect myself. People are not quite the charming creature she imagined them to be. Father thinks his actions were justified. He still thinks that you are the devil. Of course he does, that the imbecile. He had a chance at happiness and squandered it out of fear. It's rather sad, honestly, that after all these years he still doesn't realize what he's done. He merely defended himself. He was in the wrong. Actually, he was in the wrong. I agree. You do? Marius, I could kiss you right now. I don't think that's a good idea. Alright, settle down. I didn't mean it literally. I know, I'm a big bad villain. And we're having a battle of wits at the moment. Can we get out of the rain, like, even into the crypt, please? I'm just grateful that you can see my side of the story and not only your father's. Thank you for that. You have been wronged, Irina. Or Elana was wronged. I still can't wrap my mind around you being someone else as well. Or, I don't know, are you two people or just one with a very complicated past? Let's just go with two people, it's easier that way, isn't it? Elana is my past, but I am not really her anymore. Look at it this way. Elana had feelings for Leon, but I would never have eyes for anyone but you. Oh Lord, please let us get into that. Let's not get into that topic. I could barely process everything else without thinking of that. Very well, we'll dance elegantly around it. But I do still like you, just so that remains clear. What sort of creature are you? Surely you're not the devil the father thinks you are, so what are you then? I'm a celestial, the star, yeah. What is that? It's difficult to explain. Part of your mythology is based on us, you see. Some wrote us off as demons, as Leon did, others saw us as angels. Then there were those who worshipped us as gods. In truth, we are none of those things. It's true that we have a very long life, thousands of years, and we can do things that humans think of as power or magic. But we are neither good or bad, neither immortal nor gods. We are simply different from you in some ways, yet similar in others. When we were up there in the sky, we look like stars to you. Our minds are at peace, and we watch over humans through the millennia. But sometimes we feel the urge to descend here, taking human form. We are more like you then. We feel the same, we love the same, we grieve the same. This is all fascinating. How do you normally look? To you we're merely light, that's why you always see us as stars. You couldn't tell us apart, but each of us is unique in truth. It's easier for us if we take human form when we come down here. There was a time when we did not do that, and it caused all sorts of trouble. Now we are bound by our laws to remain in our human form while here below. Can all of you change shape? Change shape? Of course, but we rarely do. It's frowned upon. Why did you? Because I rebelled against my kin when I decided I would remain here with Leon. I didn't care what would happen. I wanted him to see my true nature. You see, back when I was Elana, I couldn't even conceive he might not accept me. Now I know better. Is that why none of your kind came for you? It was made clear to me that day that I would have to bear any consequence. Yet I still chose Leon. God damn it. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. That seems rather cruel of them. Well, to us, a couple of decades are nothing. Perhaps 100 years from now, when they think I've learned my lesson, they will come. Who knows? It's my first time down here. So you're rather young in your terms as well. Less than 1,000 years old. You're sort of a teenager then. A young adult, let's say. What drew you to my father? He was lonely and yearning for love. He kept looking at me every night, reciting the same prayer. To him, I was merely a star. But I was listening and I grew fond of him. It became our little ritual. He prayed for love, and I glimmered in return. Until one morning I decided to descend. I took my human form as Elana, and I waited for him at the lake. You tend to do that, don't you? Lure men from the water, I mean? Well, if it works. Sure, yeah. I'll remember that. What happened then? I pretended to be lost. We spent a few hours talking, then I returned every day after that. It didn't take long before we fell in love. Though I suppose we had different ideas of what love meant. It's difficult for me to reconcile that you were once in love with my father. It's easier if you think of me from back then as Elena. Elena? Now I am Irina and I have only been interested in you. I'm not convinced it can be that simple. It's up to you to decide how complicated you want it to be. Help me understand some things. Ask me and we'll go through them together. Why pretend to be the doctor? Well, a doctor is dependable, reliable, respectable. Everyone trusts a doctor, and they all presume he has only good intentions. How has no one seen through your act? Even as Philemon, we should have noticed the facade. You must remember, I can influence the mind and turn preconceptions into strong beliefs. You all wanted Philemon to be a good doctor, so I made that the dominant feeling about him. Is that how this power of yours works? I can't put thoughts in your head, nor feelings in your heart, but I can make what's already there feel like the only thing that matters to you. Wow. Then that is why I couldn't stop thinking about you? You were attracted to me and you began to grow fond of me. Perhaps I made those feelings stronger, or perhaps they were already strong enough. I can't know for sure. I hope it'll be it's the latter, for I foolishly fell into my own trap and grew too fond of you as well. Like, you don't know. Like, I wouldn't know if I could actually trust that, or if it's just another game. I can't influence you anymore as you hold my amulet, and you ordered me to stop getting into your head. So whatever is in your heart now must be your honest feeling. Can you get into my heart? And I'm certain that you'll reveal them to me without delay. No, I don't think I will. And you can't make me, can you? No, but I can ask nicely. Please, kind sir. Alright, let's change the subject. Not fair. About my father's accident. What really happened that night? He fell and bumped his head? Really? As simple as that? I might have panicked a little and fiddled a bit too much with his mind. In a way, it's your fault, you know? So that's why he felt like his mind was, like, clouded, I guess. So she was pushing his prominent feelings, which would have been what? Guilt? Because she asked, did it show remorse? But what kind of feelings did she push then? How can it be my fault? It very much can, because you're the one who got me distracted. You with those piercing eyes, that smile of yours, your interest in me and my thoughts and dreams. I lost control over Leon for a while and he started remembering things. My God. When I realized it, well, let's just say my meddling into his thoughts wasn't as controlled as before. He lost consciousness and fell. Wow. Why have you told me he was attacked? That's simple. I wanted you to distrust your family. You would have suspected me, the one who told you. You wouldn't have suspected me, the one who told you. But you'd start to suspect your mother and brother of hidden intentions. Yep. It worked. Of course, I'm a smart girl. I don't know if smart is the word I'd use here. Fine, then evil, conniving, mischievous, diabolic, malefic. Take your pick. I still wanted my revenge back then. I did many regrettable things. As I'm sure you've realized by now, I was the one behind Leon's illness. I could sense his mind, and mind was tired and confused. It was nothing serious, only that what was common for many of his age, yeah. But I had something to work with, so I made his head swirl with thoughts until he could not discern reality anymore. Wow. Then, as Philemon, I used my mixtures to weaken his body. God damn. If I could, I would take it all back. But I can't. Perhaps he deserved what I brought upon him, but the rest of you didn't. I understand that now. I'm at your mercy, whatever you choose, whether you choose to forgive me or not. Do you even want my forgiveness, or perhaps you simply do not care anymore at this point? I want it more than you know. Remus is an addict now. You've ruined his life, you realize that. Or I've helped him cope. If he hadn't abused what I gave him, he would have been just fine. Besides, there's nothing I can't fix if you let me. He nearly died tonight. I didn't know. What happened? He got it into his head that he is not wanted anymore. After I told him how you betrayed him, how you were misleading him. I admit I was using him with no romantic interest in him whatsoever. But I didn't mean for him to die, honestly. He's annoying and patronizing, but he was only a means to make Leon suffer. How much of the mixture has Remus used? I don't know, 3 or 4 bottles. That's not good at all. Marius, have you given him the antidote? Thank the god I found it and gave it to him. He seemed better after. Oh, I'm happy to hear that. You're a good brother, Marius. You actually seem relieved. Of course I am. Even before I didn't want anyone to die, let alone now when I regret everything I did. If you'll still have me around, I'll help you care for him, all right? We'll get him through this. He's my brother, therefore my responsibility. But I can help. I don't know if I can trust you with that. Well, you have my amulet. You can command me to help make him better. You can command me to do all sorts of things now that I think about it. Dude, now, put your clothes back on, lady. Put your clothes back on. I don't want to command you in any way. Oh, it might be fun. But fine. I'll do all those things of my own accord. Would that be better? I swear, you always find a way to make light, even in the most dire of situations. It's what makes me so endearing, isn't it? Was mother's death your doing? I'm not even sure I want to know the answer. Please tell me she didn't die as a part of your revenge plan, Irina. I don't think I could ever forgive you for that. Marius, tell me the truth. I didn't mean to, Marius. I fucking knew it. What? No, you murdered her? Wait, no, of course not. Marius, your mother was so kind to me. Sure, she was coarse and strict at times, but I could see that I was dear to her. And despite wanting to hate her for being Leon's much beloved wife, I could not. She often made me doubt my resolve. I was fond of your mother, Marius. Her death was an accident. Just tell me what happened. Remember how I got into a fight with Leon that night and you took your father's side? I was so disappointed with you and furious with myself for placing my hopes in you. Silly hopes that you could see my side of the story. I didn't know your side of the story. I didn't know he killed you, actually. I ran out crying. Then your mother came and she wanted to take the car and leave to find Philemon. I tried to stop her, but she wouldn't hear me. She kept going on about how you Rosenthals are more important than some poor excuse for a doctor, that she would show him the true power of your family. I lost my temper. I wanted to show her just how powerless you all truly are. No, girl, you were on your redemption arc. I believed in you for a second. Oh no. So you lost a temper just like Leon did? Is that what you're saying? God. So I turned into Philemon just as she was trying to drive away. She crashed into the wall. I didn't think about what I was doing, I just wanted to frighten her. The impact wasn't severe, but the shock. I witnessed her heart fail right before my eyes. Before I knew it, before I could do something, anything at all, she was gone. My God, Irina. I didn't mean it, Marius. I swear it wasn't my intention. I know I'm the only one to blame, but you have to believe me. Leave. Oh my God. I mean, holy crap. I feel like it's very... the whole thing is just very dumb. They're all making the same mistakes. All, like... well, maybe not the mom, but like pretty much all of them are making the same mistakes. Everybody's holier than thou, you know, like... he without sin, the first stone and all of that, and... are you Are you responsible for your feelings? I feel yes, but what you're actually responsible for is how you act when you have those feelings, right? And she was flustered and she wanted to stop her, and she really didn't think. Do you hold it against her or not? Oh my god. Like my own instinct would be like, yes, you're the reason why she died. But also I'm like, circumstances. She didn't want it to happen. Oh gosh, it's really like moral story, you know. You pick up an old lady to give her a ride home because it's a snowstorm. You end up in a car crash and she dies. Is it your fault that she died, or was your intention something completely different? So her intention wasn't really... It wasn't that. Can't hold it against you. I wish you hadn't caused her death. But you did. But if you say you didn't mean it, I swear I didn't. I couldn't lie to you, Marius, even if I wanted to, not while you have my amulet. It sounds like it was an unfortunate accident. Everything about these past days is wrong. I wish it could all end already. It's all my fault. No, Irina, it's all our faults, really, yeah. Starting with my father. We need to bring all this to an end. So that you may never see me again? I don't know. I understand. Can we talk some more, please, though? I'm sure you still have things you want to ask me about, don't you? Alright. Will you first excuse me for a minute? I need to write. Wait. Okay. The Star, he has at last confessed my father is a murderer. No matter how he justifies himself, and regardless of whether Alana was human or not, he took her life. He was not battling the devil, he was simply afraid. There is some remorse in his words, but I don't think he fully grasps how inexcusable his actions on that regrettable day truly are, yeah. Yet he is still my father. He raised me with love and made me the man I am today. He never wronged me. Must I now hate him because of his past, or can a son still love his father despite his crimes? Yeah, I tell my kid all the time, I will always love you. I don't always love everything, all the things that you do, but I love you. How can I wish he had remained the honorable? How I wish he had remained the honorable Leon Rosenthal in my eyes. Did we miss something? Like a whole full page. Irina admitted she had been behind Father's strange illness all along. He wasn't losing his senses, she was overwhelming his mind. On the night of his accident, I distracted her and she briefly lost control over him. Could it be, then, that there is some truth to her romantic confessions? That in trying to seduce me, she fell in love herself? And did I need to be seduced, or was I already smitten with her? She willingly told me that Remus is in urgent need of an antidote. Moreover, she appeared genuinely concerned. Might she be sincere? I finally understand what happened to Mom. So many unfortunate events, each leading to such a pointless loss. Irina is partially to blame. Of that I am certain, but so is Father, who set all this in motion. Remus, who unwillingly awoke Alana. I, for carelessly nosing about. Even Mother, for her temper and arrogance. If any of us had acted differently. Can I in good conscience put her death on Irina's shoulder alone? Is she still there, or can I, like, I'm just gonna go over here and think. Take another flower. Do you want a fluvor? Do you like fluvers, Irina? Do you like fluvers? We still have to confront her, like we just took a break to... Alright, well, I'm done journaling in the rain. We can talk some more. Are you alright? I am, thank you. Can we continue talking? I can feel we're getting closer to whatever end awaits us. Might we delay it a bit longer? I fear these could be my very last moments with you. We can talk some more. Thank you. You made me do a transfusion. I did, I know, and I'm sorry. I went a bit too far, haven't I? A bit? I could have hurt my father. Oh, don't be so dramatic. What's the worst that could have happened? He would have lost a few drops of blood. It wasn't amusing then, and it isn't amusing now. I know, but you were so adorable fiddling with that contraption. And you succeeded in the end. Who knows? Perhaps it even helped. I doubt it. Well, you are not a doctor. Neither are you. True, but I have been observing humans for some hundreds of years. I picked up a thing or two from up there. Oh my god. It wasn't in my plan to actually kill Leon, only to make him suffer. Only. I know enough about plants and mixtures, so I had everything under control. Oh my god. Where did you even get the transfusion kit from? I had Remus procure it. I told him it was imperative that we had one in the house for your father. I figured a few little needle pricks might give me a bit of catharsis? Catharsis? Oh. It seemed rather malicious. Well, at least I wasn't poking him with a saber. Wow. Yeah, yep. I can't argue with that. You're quite right. Oh, how evil I am for thinking of pricking him with a needle after he skewed me to death. Skewered. How could you come back to life? I was never dead. Not in the human sense, at least. It was more like a deep slumber. Our life can't be extinguished so easily, especially not by human hands. But Leon wanted me dead. Oh, and I was so heartbroken. I didn't want to be alive anymore. I couldn't leave as he was now the master of my amulet, so I slumbered through the decades until Remus' presence awoke me. I felt his tiniest desire to take the amulet for himself, so I nudged him to do it. After that I could emerge as Irina. Less naive, less trusting. Less willing to put up with human nonsense. At first I was confused and frightened. I tried to run away, but where could I go? Where would I go? As I sat trembling under a cold rain, I cursed the day Leon crossed me and vowed I'd make him suffer in return. So I came back here as a maid. Your mother always wanted someone to help her, so it was easy to convince her that I was here at her request. You know the rest. Why did you show me the crypt? I wanted to see how you react. That day when you asked to court me, you caught me off guard. I realized I genuinely liked you. A glimmer of hope sprang to my heart that maybe you could understand me. But I couldn't simply blurt out the whole story to you. The last time I told someone about me, I found myself at the end of his sword shortly after. I couldn't risk the same thing happening with you. And honestly, I didn't know if I could trust you yet. I wanted to see how our connection could evolve as you slowly learned the truth about me. Tell me more about your amulet. Why didn't you take it? Why didn't you just take it back if it was so important to you? I can't. I gave it willingly to Leon, so he became my master. And now he has passed it on to you. I have a little, like a flower fly flying around here. Now he's passed it on to me. Which means I have a chance to return home. To take back my place in the night sky. But only if you choose to give me the amulet back. Give the amulet back to me. I cannot force you or steal it from you. I see. So that's what it's all about. The amulet is all you're after. What I'm after is my freedom. To choose for myself what I want to do. Where I want to be and who I want to be with. It's all mind games with you, isn't it? No, Marius, it's not as simple as that. I want my freedom more than anything. Who wouldn't? Especially after feeling hopeless I'd ever get it back. Now that I see a chance, can you blame me for trying to take it? I want to return home, Marius. I'm done with this place. I tried with you, I honestly did, but you would not have me. I've been heartbroken by both father and son. Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's a little weird, actually, if you think about it. I don't blame you. Perhaps I'm not destined to be loved. You know, we started this relationship on a lot of lies, so I sort of feel like maybe not loved by this family. I thank you for trying to see my side of things as well. It means a lot to me. Under different circumstances, perhaps we could have been happy. How can I set you free, Irina? I need to be Alana once more, so that I may find peace. I will return to where I was buried. Open the sarcophagus and place the amulet on my heart. Say these words. This amulet, to you I return, Alana, the innocent soul, so you may yet burn in the night sky once more. Will you return to where you came from after? What else is there for me here? I'm sorry for all that I put you through. I'm certain you'll all be much better without a creature such as myself around. It's really not about that, is it? Oh! Wow. That's really cool. And what if Irina or Elana... what of Irina or Elana? Can I understand, perhaps even forgive her quest for revenge now that I know her tragic past? How I wish everything were simpler. You'd wish a lot of things, huh? People ought to be either good about no. But no one ever is just the one, are they? No, they're not. Irina described herself as celestial, a being of light who took human form and descended to this earth from the skies. Was she the bird all along? Not only can she change her shape, but she can also influence the mind and the heart. Who knows what else she can do? She claims I had already taken a liking to her, otherwise you couldn't have made me so infatuated. Yeah, she couldn't convince Remus, right? As Irina. With her amulet now mine, she can no longer sway my heart, yet I cannot deny it, I am still drawn to her. She can also turn into a bird and fly away. How lovely. At least now I know how to make Ilana whole again. This amulet to you I return, Ilana the innocent soul, so you may yet burn in the night sky once more. The last revelation, Ilana wasn't resurrected, as she was never truly dead, only in a deep slumber. She influenced Remus to steal the amulet from her resting place, allowing her to emerge as the less naive and more vengeful Irina. She cannot leave this earth without her amulet, but she is no longer its master. The relic belonged to father, and now it is mine. Yeah, a little less dark, I appreciate. Oh, do we have a puzzle on the wall? Damn. We kind of do, right? Whoever dismantled these pictures did so carefully to avoid breaking them. There's some part of the patterns missing here. I should restore this window to its original state. Yeah, let's do it. I mean, yeah. Oh my god, Irina actually returned here. I need to bring Elena back to her senses, so we can put an end to this ordeal once and for all. This must be where the amulet was placed. After Remus took it, Irina was able to squeeze through the gap in the form of a robin. Yeah, but she's still there. What? Can we do the thing? Irina must have flown out of here through the broken window, and most likely returned here tonight the same way. Yes, but can we fix it? I want to repair. It won't budge. I'm certain I need to figure this out before I can open the sarcophagus, but first I need to find the correct pattern. Repair, now we can do it. Can we, like... Can we turn it? Oh, rotate. I'm blind. Oh. So it's like he knew. I mean, he knew, but like, look. She's a star, but he called her a demon and devil. Oh. This has to be the correct pattern for opening the sarcophagus. Let's see. The circle should indicate which button must remain pressed. The dark discs the button that should be unpressed in the end. One of your finest work, Father, I must admit. Yeah, it's quite beautiful. Do we draw this, or do you think that we will see it? I'm drawing it. Yep. Okay, so the light ones are supposed to be pressed and... Oh, it says so pressing the tiles also toggles the ones above, below, and left and right of it. Okay, so what did he say? He said... Oh my god. Okay, there you are. Okay, let me double check. The circles should indicate which button must remain pressed, and the dark discs the button that should be unpressed. Okay. So the dark ones are unpressed. So you want that one, this one, and this one. And all the remaining ones to be unpressed. Alright, well. There. Okay. I got your necklace. Please remain innocent. This amulet to you I return. Alana, the innocent soul, so you may yet burn in the night sky once more. Duh! Zombie! Oh man. Please don't control my mind. Thank you, Marius. I'm finally myself again. How do you feel? As if I've been through a nightmare. I'm sorry for everything I put you through. I'm sorry as well about my father. She must stink. You've been in there for like, oh, God knows how long. You need a bath. I know a Great Lake. I must confess it's difficult for me to see you and Irina as the same person. She is as much part of me as I was of her. What will you do now? I think I should return to my rightful place. I can see Irina's doubt in... I can feel Irina's doubt in my heart, though. A part of me wants to stay here. What do you think I should do? Should this be the last time we see each other? If you stay, will it be Alana or Irina? I believe Irina is much more suited for this world. And for you in particular. The question remains, do you want her here? I mean... I'm very conflicted here. Because isn't it a bit like... you bring out the worst in yourself to protect yourself? And that's sort of what she did. Like, she went through all of that shite, you know? And to protect herself, she sort of created Irina. And she didn't create Irina, she was already there. But she chose to be this innocent and loving person, which is Alana, right? But Irina protected Alana. Which is still the same person, of course, but it's just like the wall that we build up. And it doesn't make her unredeemable. But I also feel like for her own sake, it would be better for her to leave. Because like, oh yeah, this world is actually not really meant for her. Do you know what I mean? Like, she is too pure for it. I mean, also, I feel like if she stays even as Irina, that's quite harsh on the brother. You know what I mean? Like, he went through all of that trauma because of her too. The dad is an asshole, so fuck that guy. No, I think it's better if you leave. This world has caused you harm, yeah. And you return the favor, yeah. There's no point in prolonging our suffering. Let us both take the chance to find our peace. In the end, Irina didn't mean too much to you, did she? Very well then. She did, but not in the way that like, if I'm putting my own emotions into it, I wouldn't be able to be like, I will promise you to be loyal forever. This would have completely, like, shattered my trust to her. Do you know what I mean? May you find comfort and happiness in your life, Marius. Farewell, son of Leon. And she deserves to be happy. This world just hurt her. And so it ends. Whatever comes next is up to God. May we all find our peace free from the burden of the past. And so it ends, the cold night sky. I wanted to set her free, you know?
Keep your fiery, ruthless world to yourselves.
Yeah, exactly.
I will remain cold and immortal in the night sky.
Sure.
Far from your passionate embrace, yet at peace.
Yeah. I don't know why you sounded so angry, but sure. I mean, that was crazy. I did not expect that. I had goosebumps. That was such a good twist there, and I'm really glad I sort of like cut the first episode just before that happened. That was crazy. And quite an interesting story as well, because it always is like that, isn't it? Like, someone does something wrong to us and we only see ourselves, which is quite natural. But then we do the same thing and there's nothing wrong with me. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I didn't do anything wrong. They did wrong first, so I deserved to hit back. So it's a little bit of a question of not who started the fight, but who continued. You know, how did you handle it? I'm not saying that she didn't, like, deserve to get even Steven, but I also don't believe in getting even. I don't believe in revenge. If someone hurt you, just cut them out and move on, sort of. Not always as easy, but you sort of get what I mean, right? And she did not deserve to trip and fall again. Like, she gave humanity a chance and humanity effed her over, really. And she's just like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna trust again. No, really don't. You don't deserve that. You just... No. Like, remain Elana. You return to your innocent self. Remain. Go back. Don't get hurt again. But I am also interested in seeing if we can actually... Chapters? We got ending 2. Huh. Replaying a chapter resets day, but will keep unlocked journal entries. Right. So if we play this one again... No, is it just... Right. Save and exit. Yeah. Alright. So if we take the previous chapter, let's see. So I'm just gonna blast through this part. Yep, I'm on my way. I'm not scared. Yeah. Yeah. The question remains, do you want her here? I want you to stay as Irina. Are you certain? No, but the thought of never seeing Irina again. I'd like to give us a chance. Really? Go on, admit it. You just can't get me out of your head. You can't imagine living without me for another single moment, can you? I didn't say that. Oh? Should I just leave then? Please don't. No, that's not nearly good enough. I'd like you to stay. Why? You're not making a very compelling case, you know? I want you to stay. Here, with me. Because despite everything that happened, and at the same time because of all of it, I've grown fond of you. I want you to stay here, stay so we can try to find happiness together. I'm certain I will never meet anyone like you ever again. That you can be certain of. Come now, confess. You just want to kiss me, don't you? I don't know what you're talking about, coward. Always letting me do all the hard work. You're lucky you're such an adorable coward. Oh lord! Oh my god, she got the sway! She got the sway! It didn't flinch! Yay! Whatever comes up next to God, may we find peace. Yeah. So the entry is still the same. Okay, let's see. So it ends hand in hand.
Despite all odds, he chose to put his faith in me.
Yep.
Perhaps my painful past experiences with men were merely the result of crossing paths with a terrible person.
Yep.
Can I truly have a future with Marius? I do not know. Yet my heart longs to be near him, to face the challenges ahead with him, to be loved by him for as long as it lasts. And when it inevitably ends, hopefully far in the future, I shall carve my own path. This world has much to offer, and I intend to stay for a long time.
That's kind of nice. I like that. But not being afraid to take it, yeah. Yeah. I liked that ending too. It sort of, you know, I mean, it sort of built on the ability to forgive, which I think it's the strongest power that we have. And you usually don't forgive someone for their sake. You forgive them for your own sake. I don't know how the dad reacted after that. I would have wanted to see some, like, how was the reaction of the brother? How did the father fare, you know? Did they rebuild the factory? Did his brother get rid of his debts? All of those things. Like, just a little movie, like a little anything, you know? The dad spending more time with the son. All of that. Yeah, let's see which ending did we get. So there's 4 different endings to this game. I think one of them is that you find all of the secrets, like all of the journals, all of the flares, all of everything, right? I think one might be that you just skip everything. You just rush through the game and don't talk with her, don't take anything extra. You just, like, absolutely no interest in her, sort of thing. That could cause one. And I'm a little curious about that one. Like, would you invoke her anger even more? I don't know. What did you guys think about this game? I thought it was very interesting. They could have played a bit more with them. I mean, I enjoy any sort of, like, moral, like, mind-bending moral situation, right? Because it's very interesting to see how people think. It's interesting to see how people would react. It was a little difficult to get into the role of Marius simply because I didn't really get a chance to get to know him before he went to the house. Do you know what I mean? Like, I would have wanted to have a little more, like, a little pre-story with just him in the beginning when he was talking with the other priests, or, you know, getting the letter actually, getting ready to drive to the house, like see what he's been doing. But we sort of were tossed into that role, so it was a little bit difficult for me to feel sort of aligned with how he felt, because I tried to play this game how I thought he was feeling. But very interesting. I did not see that twist coming. That was pretty cool. I sort of like the interesting aspect of having like a dual, like we're two people in one sort of thing, even with humans, if you don't have to be a star, you know. But it is like that. Nobody's good, nobody's evil. You just do good or bad things, and you're more or less somewhere in between, right? From your experiences, what you're scared of, all of those things. That was really cool. I liked it. I hope you liked it too. And you know what? I think we're going to use this notebook more in the next game, which I'm really looking forward to as well. And I'll see you then. Bye!